Can you guys hear me? Because see, I hear an echo. Bigfoot tells me as far as color goes, my phone works better, but I'm also on the laptop, and I'm muted on one. I'm a train wreck. That's why Bigfoot calls me a train wreck. So, hello everyone. I'm gonna try to figure this out, and I'm gonna put some liquid clear on here, but I'm gonna have to probably drop one or the other. Hmm. Let me see. Okay. Is that better? No, there's still an echo. Ay, ay, ay. I'm not good with electronics at all. So there's definitely an echo. All right. Well, I'm probably gonna, I don't know. Let me see if I can take myself out. Yeah, I know. I guess I'm not going to be able to use my phone for this live. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know how people do that. I thought I had it all figured out, and I don't. Is it better though now? See, the picture from my phone is much better. Much better. Hi, TJ. Hi, Nat. Susie D. Celestial Preps. Pat Evans. Chris Pyatt. Crazy Irish. I'm so sorry about the technical difficulties. Is the sound better now? I'm working just from my laptop now. Ay, ay, ay. If I could mess something up, it would be this. I've had 2 days. 2 days. I have a triple primed canvas. I was actually going to go with a 24 by 18. And then I was going to go with a little bit smaller than this, but it was a canvas I had painted over because I didn't like how that painting came out. So, yeah. I should have had the liquid clear on here already, but I thought I would wait because some people may not know with oil paints, using liquid clear and or liquid white helps your oil paint slide better. Yeah. Hey, Mountaineer Mama. I didn't read your email yet, but I did get it. I woke up really, really late this morning. I've been really, really, really tired, apparently. But after I get this liquid clear on, and again, I'll repeat, when you're oil painting, liquid clear is a good idea to help your oil paint slide across the canvas a lot easier. So you don't want to go too thick with liquid clear because your paints that you apply to your canvas will later on slide. It'll look like an oil spill right down your whole painting. Hey, Bushcraft. So, yeah. I wanted to talk about prepping and preparedness while I painted. A couple of different reasons. Before all the stuff started and the word prepping or the terminology of prepping came along, some of us just went about our regular everyday lives, regular you know, bring the kids to school, go to work, um, all the normal things that human beings do. And then when the thing started, um, well, that kicked everybody up a notch. People who were not putting things back before wanted to learn how and started to. And then others who did prepare back maybe had to learn how to can like we did, or took the pantries, made a new pantry, made some space. If you didn't have space, you tried to find space. It changed a lot of our lives in a lot of different ways. I remember looking back on how certain things changed our lives for the better, and how other things we had to learn how to cope with everyday life. So, a long, long time ago, when I was a wee little girl, my mom had my brother and I, and my mom and my dad split when I was 4, so my brother was like 2. And my mom was the sole worker because my father at the time was not paying child support on a regular basis. And my mom had to figure out how she was going to pay for a roof over our heads, her car insurance, her gas, those things that come up in life. She had to do all that stuff. So what she would do is she would take us and we would go to a place called the Health Food Co-op. And my mom got a lot of natural type ingredients, but she also bought things in bulk. So she would buy a bunch of like rice and beans and pasta and all those kind of things, and flour and oatmeal and all kinds of staples that you would need, condensed milk, dry milk. We didn't always have a carton of milk when we grew up. A lot of times my brother and I had milk, but a lot of times we did have powdered milk. My mom would say, sorry, we don't have any milk. We are going to have dry milk. And we would look at her like, how are you supposed to have dry milk, But she would add water to it. Or what she would do is she would save some of the whole milk. And then what she would do is put water into that and then add the dry milk in. But what my mom would do is she would buy a piece or 2 of meat that was on sale. And guess what? That's what we got to eat. So she would take that piece of meat and cook it. And the first night, maybe it might be great, not that it was ever bad, but, let's say pot roast was on sale. She would cook a pot roast and she would do onions and carrots and potatoes, and she would put it in a crock pot and she would let that go all day. And when she got home from work, we got home from school, she would take some of that meat and then take all of the carrots and potatoes and whatever onion fell out, and we would have a pot roast dinner, okay? But what she did with the leftovers is that pot roast now became the rest of the week's dinner. So she rationed. We would have, I'm just going to go and say this, SOS, shit on a shingle. We would have like the pot roast with gravy on bread that my mom made, that she baked. And then we would do, she would take the pot roast and maybe make some rice, and we would have not hamburger. We would have that pot roast and she would make Spanish rice. So she would take the rice and some spaghetti sauce or tomato soup most of the time. And she would go and make a Spanish rice but put pot roast in it. And my mom would stretch that one piece of meat over an entire week. An entire week. Yep. So I don't know how many of you grew up like that or have done that. But I found here in our house, we've had to do that. Also, we did it to try it out to see how many meals we could get out of a piece of meat as we're putting what my family and I like to call big meat. Yeah. So let me just catch up with chat for a second here. And this is probably the weirdest live stream y'all have ever been to. Hey, Lois. Jamie Baberski, hello. So I am going to have you guys up. I just, hey, Be Charming. I just wanted to kind of talk a bit about that old preparedness that our grandparents and our parents did. There was a lot of hard times in the 70s and 80s and 90s and early 2000s. And we had to, much like today, figure a lot out as we went. But I think a lot of us, and I'm going to use the word leaning on our own understanding of now, where we're at, a lot of us have been through things in life and have learned things along the way, but some of us have not, so they don't understand or know how it is to have to take a piece of meat, have no choice but to eat off from that all week. They have no idea what people went through way back when, like our grandparents and great-grandparents. And I'm going to tell you what, as everyone is learning from people like me on the internet about preparedness, which I haven't talked about much about that lately, a lot of people are forgetting where you can go to learn things. You may have a 70 to 80 some odd year old couple in your neighborhood. Go talk to them. Talk to them. Bring it up. Talk to them about today's times and their times, and tell them what you're doing. You know, that's if you trust those people. Tell them what you're doing and ask them, what would you mind, or what can you teach me about the times you went through? You know, the Great Depression. And yeah, I said that word because that was a time where my grandmother told me, my mama told me that they had these vouchers and that they had to, that was what they got. It was like these ration cards. And I looked at her and I thought that was so bizarre. And I couldn't even fathom at the time what the heck she could even be talking about, you know? And that really, really, really scared me recently, because she was trying to tell me something then that I had no idea what she was talking about. I got the concept of what she was talking about, but I couldn't understand why we would ever have to have something like that. You just, when you're young, you just go about your daily life, and it's like do, just float along. So, yeah, that's something I wanted to talk to you guys about trying maybe at home with your family or yourself, or your significant other or your spouse. Just take a piece of meat and just see what you can do with that piece of meat for a whole week. Yeah. So, another thing that you can do is, if something is going to go bad and you don't want to cook the whole thing, you can take your chicken and big family pack, and you can pound that chicken out with a, meat pounder. And you can stretch that chicken to have meals all week long. And I don't know why my liquid clear is not closing. Okay. Anyways, this is, yeah, of course, Bob Ross liquid clear oil paint. There was something I wanted to read before I start painting. Hey, Heroic Prepper, it's so good to see you. Yes, we're back from Ohio, and I want to get with you soon. I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things myself for now. My phone is up here, plugged in. Ooh. I tried to use, I'm going to have to get some help with having two cameras running, one off from my phone and the one for my laptop, because I had a huge echo. I went to the echo cancellation and settings and it didn't work. It did not work at all. So only on Lake's Live she talks about pounding meat. That's right. Yeah, so you get that, what is that thing called? I have one, a couple actually, a meat mallet. Like it's a mallet. It's got the little teeth and you pound that chicken because it flattens it out, and it's a meat tenderizer, I guess, because you can use it on other things too. I think that's what it's called. But anyway, I wanted to read you guys something because the I found some things very, very interesting. So my family and I prepare because our grandparents and our parents taught us to do so. And my mom, if you're here listening or will be later, my mom would get mad if I did not have certain things in this house. Okay? Like there was something, like it was a catastrophe if I did not have certain things in the house. And now she's like, okay, you're good. But now my mom just started about, I want to say about a couple months ago. I mean, she does it throughout the year, but a couple months ago, she has started to bring my brother and I like bags and bags of rice and beans and canned goods and all kinds of stuff. And that's just my mom. So I'm really, really lucky to have my mom and my dad, my stepdad, because they want to make sure that we're taken care of too. But when I go shopping and I find things like condensed milk that I don't use that often, but my mom uses it every day to every week for something, it seems, I'll pick up cans for my mom and my dad. And there's certain things like tea bags. She loves red rose tea, so I'll pick up those. So like we're always picking up things for each other because she's closer to Vermont, so they go over to Vermont a lot to shop. And there's things that they can get that we can't get, or there's things that they can get cheaper that like, there's things that we can get cheaper than she can. So we kind of like trade back and forth, but we never like keep a tally of what we're doing, like who owes what to who. Lewis is listening while I clean up 3 trees I had cut down on Saturday. Yeah, we still have a lot of trees to cut too. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of talk about some preparedness things because I have not talked about preparedness or prepping in a long time, although that is not what kind of channel I want to be. And before you do and say anything, it's something my family and I do. I just use the term, I'm like a robot. I just do it. Not that that's a good term nowadays because nobody wants to be a robot, but it's something that I just do. I don't think about it. And when I do think about it, it's on days where it's like, wow, I really need to step up this. I need to step up that. But see, before all that, I was just me. I was just me. Free-spirited, nature-loving, people-loving, fly by the seat of my pants, just doing the things in life and talking with my friends and my neighbors and my family and just doing stuff, like whatever I wanted to do. And then one day they told us we couldn't do whatever we wanted to do. And I was with them, okay, first 2-3 weeks. But about 3rd week, I was talking to my mom and I'm like, And first I talked to Bigfoot, and I'm like, something ain't right. I ain't buying it. Something ain't right. And of course, I've always been a little rabbit, and I had to go into holes and places and and do all this research. And now that we have the internet, when I was younger, I used to ask all these older people, like, "What do you think about this?" And I think that, and that was where I got my information. And I would talk to God, like, "Why this and why that?" And sometimes I would get answers, and sometimes I wouldn't. Hey, Carson. So me, um, I have a lot of different personalities, and I have a lot of different things I like to do, and a lot of interests, and those interests change. And then um, I go back to things that I liked to do, like painting. I hadn't painted in like 20 some years, and yep. So, and I started that back, and thank you to all those have encouraged me to do so. Um, there's a lot of misconceptions and a lot of myths about people who prepare. I make jokes about the zombie apocalypse. Um, do I prepare just in case there would be one? A little. I like to kind of entertain that sometimes, or an alien invasion. I like to make up little weird concepts in my head, like little scenarios, like what if we did have aliens in the air and zombies on the ground? But in all seriousness, we just prepare because we live in the Adirondacks and we have really crappy winters, really crappy winters. And then we have hot, sticky, moist summers and a lot of storms. We've had a lot of storms this year, and we lose power. And with losing power, there's certain things that you need to do. And I want to remind you guys, as you're surfing the prepping community, it's a personal risk assessment. I'm going to repeat that again. Personal risk assessment. First step you need to do, and I don't care if you've been prepping 50 years, personal risk assessment. And the reason I say that, hey, Arc Wild Man, the reason I say that is because my personal assessment of our area and the things that we would have to prepare for are different than Susie D's. They're different than our Wild Man Survival. They're different than the Nut House Peanuts, because we all live in different places. You got Arkansas, you got New York, and not New York City, you got Adirondacks, New York. And then you've got, you got Michigan, where they have like the Great Lakes there, and you got a lot of crazy things that happen with those Great Lakes with weather, because it affects everything. You got the changing things that happen. I'm not going to go on about climate change. I'm not. There's certain things that happen every few years, every 10 years, every 20 years, every 50 and 100 years. There's things that are happening now that have happened before. Yeah. But they can go ahead and call it climate change if they want to. So we all change in our climates as a person, not just the weather, but we all change. So when I first came to YouTube, I was in a pretty good place, and then we got all panicked and weird, and we got to like, okay, well, I can maybe teach a little bit of what I know, and that was a season in my life, and I'm going to be continuing that in my life. On here, I'm also going to continue that and keep talking to you guys and get back to where I was when I first came to YouTube and why. Okay? Just going to talk to you guys, and I want to read and listen to what you guys have to say, because it's really, really important. But also in the meantime, I want to do other things, because that's what I do. And if you're interested, awesome. If you're not, I understand, because not every place we go is, sometimes we like to go to a place and grab a nugget for the day, and then we just wander on about our lives. There's a lot of places on YouTube that I found a lot of great nuggets, and there's some places on YouTube that are very dark. I was actually going to do a small white canvas today, an 18 by 24. I speak in nature and I speak from my heart and where I'm at. Hey, David Devine. So that's where my black canvas is going to come today. I got the liquid white on, and I'm going to go ahead and put some colors on my palette, okay? And I want to do not just a lesson in painting because I have no idea really what I'm doing. I just do stuff, okay? So we're going to put on some black. I might as well just bring this thing right up here. So I have a little caddy of some of the things, and I'm sorry I can't fully see chat. And I'm gonna actually bring some of you up here. I can only have 6 because I don't pay for StreamYard anymore, and I haven't in several months. And I'm sorry I yak so long, but I still want to make some points, and I still have some things I want to talk to you guys about. So there's the StreamYard link if y'all want to come up. You've got to make sure you have a working camera. If it's in and out, please don't today. Nothing against you, but I just want this to run kind of smooth because where I'm going to get to, I can't handle that much more today. Hey, Bushcraft.
Hello.
I do have somewhere I'm going with this canvas and why I chose this. I do. So how are you?
Oh, not too bad.
See, I brought up the meat.
Yeah, my project upstairs didn't turn out as good as it's supposed to have.
Your what?
The project I was working on upstairs.
Oh, it didn't work out.
Yeah, I got the bottom part fixed, but the crack is still leaking. So.
Okay. Jeez.
Are you?
Hey, Bushcraft, what's up?
Raining again.
Hey, Crazy Irish.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah, it's raining again.
I've got a hole in my phthalo green.
That's a prepper item right there that you can use is some duct tape.
Yeah.
Duct tape will fix anything.
No, not this.
You try your project, Bush? Little duct tape?
Well, it's I have a bad toilet and I can't very well go out and get the stuff for it. So
I got people on the bottom. Hold on.
Trying to be inventive and fix things. I use JB Weld, but evidently the crack goes further than I can see.
Ah.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
One more time. There you go.
Hey, TJ.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Hey, Lake.
Yeah.
When you want to do the phone and the camera thing, mute your phone side on the StreamYard.
I did. I went and muted one, and then I muted the other, and it still did it.
And then turn down your phone volume on the side, so that way it's not reverbing.
Yep.
It didn't work that way? Wow.
Nope.
Hey, TJ, is that Detroit behind you? Are you like visiting Prepping 101 or something? What's going on over there?
I just checked the picture.
Oh, there! I see 101's white truck over there.
Oh, yeah, I was just right.
Hey, Wildlife.
He's going to go pick up some flashlights.
Thank you, Be Charming.
Just kidding.
So when you guys were growing up, did you guys have parents or grandparents that did that with a piece of meat?
Oh, yes.
My grandpa, yeah.
Yeah.
Not my dad. Most of the time, I was the cook when I was with my dad and stuff.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, it was like casserole era. So everything was made in a casserole, and then you could add different things each other night or have it again and again. Yeah.
Like tonight, I'm going to be making tacos, So the leftover meat from tacos,
Mm-hmm.
I'll make chili tomorrow or the next day.
Yep.
Well, growing up in my household, it was bad.
Me too.
There were a lot of foods I didn't even know existed until I moved out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one meal for the day
Yeah,
usually. Yeah.
yeah. And my mom would cook what she could at supper, and then breakfast and lunch, you just pulled what you could out of the cabinets. And I can't count how many times I made biscuits when I was young. Just a little biscuit or two. What I could throw together.
Yep.
Yeah, I grew up. There was like the last 2 weeks of the month there wouldn't even be food in the house. It's like there'd be like a water like a gallon of milk that you used to put water in the tap. That was it. And like a can of pumpkin pie filling or something like that. That was something like that.
I've made some good stuff out of pumpkin pie filling.
How you really? Right on.
Oh,
You can. Yeah.
I've made pancakes out of them and
Oh, that sounds good.
biscuits and all kinds of stuff.
Oh, right on.
Well, it was more like a muffin, but yeah. Because that's if you went to food banks, you always got cans of
Something.
pumpkins
Yep.
or pumpkin puree stuff. I don't know why, but that's
Yeah, you get that or chicken broth or something. Right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's like one mystery can in my cupboard where I don't even know what it was. It was there for years.
Oh, that was a surprise.
Yeah, exactly. Or that doesn't even have a label on it anymore.
Okay, I'm interested in this. My favorite gravy was cucumber gravy because we had no meat that day.
Yes. Please
I've
do
never,
that.
I've never heard. And okay, Ark Wild Man, have fun with your soap and salve. I'm hoping to see a video on that.
No slipping and sliding today.
Yeah, I gotta go watch his other. He just put a video out with the eggs.
I haven't seen it either, but if
Yeah.
anybody, go up, you guys drop off Ark Wild Man Survival's link because man, he's got so much cool stuff going on there. Hey, K9 Man, what is cucumber gravy?
Same thing. It's like tomato gravy, but with cucumbers.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like when people make like a verde sauce, it's got cucumber in it, and you can use cucumbers to make pickles or use cucumbers. So you just grind the cucumber up like you would a tomato and make.
Well, you can. I've always seen it with chunks of
Oh,
cucumber, and
okay.
it's like a white gravy. That hers might be different, but that's what I've seen. Yeah, and that was down south too.
Chicken a la keen. Oh, I remember my mom used to say a la keen, and as soon as she would say a la keen anything, I would be like, no, not too keen on that. Just kidding. Just kidding. It was good. Oh, geez. I'm so sorry. I imagine this in my head going much more smoother. Gas prices, I'm going to go and say, are going to be going up.
Oh yeah,
So,
because Doofus went and stopped the leases up in Alaska and Arctic thing.
yeah. And with that storm that just happened in Florida, and with the storm coming now to possibly, I'm going to say possibly, so nobody chews me out later, to Boston or Massachusetts and Maine.
Woohoo! I'm waiting.
We're going to have to put Crazy Irish's feet in the cement so that way she don't fly away.
I know.
It's not about that. It's about the water.
Yeah.
It's not about the winds. It's about the water because
We're
but
When I was waiting for you to go live, I was looking at it on my big screen. There was a video you had done about watching the water.
Yep.
When I was working on my channel, taking things down that I thought might get me in trouble or whatnot,
Hmm.
I found a video saying that the next one could possibly come from the water.
Yep.
And I was like, so I haven't watched that video you done yet, so I don't know what you talked about.
Okay, well, I call it a gorgon. There's a thing out of Massachusetts from a forest where they found a bacteria virus thing. And then there's a couple of others that they found in the water. And these bacteria viruses have these appendages that look just like a Demogorgon gorgon, or like an alien thing that just kind of like I don't know if you're familiar with bobbit worms. They live in the ocean. I had some in our saltwater tank years ago. It's like this worm appendage thing, and it has these like teeth grabber looking things.
Almost like a leech, the way they have their teeth. Kind of like
Well, if anyone's ever watched Alien or Stranger Things and watched something come out of something and have like an arm and has another whole thing where it just grabs on, that's
Does it sing a little song with the top hat? Oh, hello, my baby. Hello.
no. Way different kind of alien. But hey, Ronald Jarvis, yeah, way different kind of alien. But these different bacterias and stuff, and then of course there's the flesh-eating virus things that they have in the ocean water from oysters and clams. So it's not just floating around the water doing its thing; it's coming from something.
it's in your foods too. Yeah, all the
But
ocean.
why?
Yeah.
How did those clams get affected? I don't want to go off on a conspiracy, but there's some people who are saying they dumped these clams in, huh?
I can tell you why.
Why?
The stuff is coming off the farmland because
Yes.
they are now making genetically engineered soil,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
and
I was
that
gonna
and
say
they
that.
still don't know what the impact of that has on
Yep.
life.
Yeah.
So that goes running off into the oceans, and then
Because clams and scallops and sea animals, they also filtrate the waters.
Right.
So they're sucking in all that toxic stuff.
And then also, like off the water, bodies of water, there's different bodies of water, our bodies, with all of these dews,
Hmm.
DEW and diesel and all that. Our bodies are just as much water as our earth is. So our bodies are what, 80 some odd percent water? And
Something like that.
yep, so there's some certain things that I talked about in that video too about that stuff. It's like they have a way with like Newcomb. They put it on your wrist and it goes to your phone, and if you're feeling anxious or angry or whatever you're feeling that day, Newcomb with
behind the
this
ears too.
new device can just make your life better that day.
It's just a little sticker that goes.
Yeah, right here. And it can change the way you think through your neurological system, through your brain. So they can now change your mind and change your brain with a touch of a button from your iPhone that you can control, they say.
Hey, lady. Right. You see what Wildlife said? It seems like we've seen this movie before and the coming, and it didn't end well. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they have that device on a bigger scale, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, and they took it to medical facilities where they used it. But now you can get it at home on a lower level.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oof. Oh, that's weird. Sorry. Just trying to look at comments.
Wildlife makes a lot of good points. About stuff like that, like I forget what was pre-programming in movies and all that sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, there's an thing they had at a football game. I don't know if anybody's seen this because there's a movie coming out where a guy is trying to save AI, and they have these, and nobody knows if they are actual robots or they are people dressed up as a robot, and they are on the sidelines walking back and forth with gray uniforms on.
Huh.
And there's tons of videos out right now of people filming these at football games.
Wow.
And on the gray uniform they have the name of the movie on there.
Oh, trippy.
Oh no, he just went.
Could one of those football games be the Ohio State Bullseyes?
Is that movie that we were talking about the other day, Bush?
Huh?
Is that movie that I mentioned the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I say it out loud, or is it?
I don't know. That's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you painting, Lake?
Well, what?
What are you gonna paint?
I'm really
Like
not sure
canvas?
yet. I'm gonna go as I go.
Canvas.
I'm actually just gonna get out some brushes because like we're 40 minutes in and I only planned on being live for an hour, and here we are. I get this is a lot harder trying to pay attention to chat, having a conversation, and painting than I thought. It's a lot. Yeah, it's just a lot.
You
If
need
I
a
were to
read.
do that live, I would be live for hours.
A
It's where
like
you need a
24
reader
minutes.
in the background.
what?
Yeah.
A reader.
What's a reader?
Well, somebody that reads chat for you.
Or like, what if like you had like an ear set, like and then you could hear the chat being read aloud like that?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, it'd be too confusing, maybe.
No. You'll get taken down really quick
Oh.
because people put stuff in there in chat that
That you don't want said.
Oh, all right. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
like, but not where everyone could hear it, but just so like they could hear it in one ear, like what's being said. So it
Oh,
isn't set.
that could be bad because it was a thing on Twitch when somebody donated. It could be like $1 or something. They could write a message and it would play on chat or in the live.
Oh,
I've
damn.
seen those.
Yep.
And then boom, the channel goes down.
Oh, yeah, true.
And Twitch is really bad now. They have become more strict than YouTube,
Oh, really? Dang,
which I thought I would never see.
Wow.
Yeah, that bit I was telling you earlier, that I sent you an email, Peanut.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You can't now.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I got in trouble.
Oh, man, I'm sorry, Bush.
Oh no, it's no biggie. It was just a 24-hour ban. But that was the
Yikes.
last time I went live over there.
All right, I have a weird thing I want to bring forward.
Oh, yeah.
So, a lot of what's going on in the world right now is really, really dark, right? So we want to add some color to it, right?
Okay.
All right. So I thought we would add some blue.
Make yourself bigger.
Well, okay. I hope y'all get a laugh. I think it's that button.
Oh, there goes.
That's the ejection button.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't want to make you guys like really tiny or anything. Okay, so we're gonna add some blue, and I hope you guys get a kick out of this.
Now, Lake over to the right. I don't know if that's your right. On the
That's
other
my
end.
left. That's my right.
Okay, yeah. Is that paint or is that a light?
That's a light.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I thought it was paint too. I thought she started like with like a little orange like sunburst thing or something.
Yeah, I know that.
So in the dark world, when we add more darkness to it, what happens?
It gets
gets
darker.
It gets darker. Okay. Anybody else?
Shinier.
Well, that's the liquid clear.
Thicker. Yes, thicker.
It,
Okay. It gets
costs
thicker.
more. It
Yeah,
costs more
so-
money.
If we have a darkness, and then we go and we put some more darkness, even though it's colorful, we put some more darkness on top. You got thicker
Covers-
darkness. You got a bunch of thicker darkness, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. And what happens in there? What happens in the darkness?
It gets little reflections more. Or maybe of the light or something.
It what?
Maybe it reflects light more, or it's like.
You think darkness reflects light more?
No, maybe not. Glossy though.
Peanuts lost.
I am. I'm searching for things. I don't even think Dora the Explorer can help me find out what the right answer.
So, I mean, can you guys even notice any of this darkness going on? Darkness?
I can see the blue.
Yeah, I see
Yeah,
that.
I know.
Yeah,
So,
where the light hits.
okay, so up here I did a darker blue, and down here I'm doing a lighter blue. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right.
Contrast.
I can only see the blue on the left.
I
Okay,
see mostly the left.
right.
Yeah, I see a little bit on the right. Though.
So now we're going to go through and we're going to add a different color on the dark canvas.
Is that
Oh,
red or
cool.
orange?
It's red.
Okay.
I see it.
Often, let's add a color of red, like maybe anger in that darkness, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. So
Like the red's angry.
maybe, yeah,
Could be.
yeah. So we're just going to add all these other colors into the darkness. Just make it a little bit more beautiful, right?
Okay.
Maybe. Yep, maybe. So now we're going to switch over and we're going to throw.
Oh, is it National Peanut Day?
It's always National Peanut Day.
We're gonna, peanut day. Now we're
Well,
gonna
what
go
says
in
it's
here.
National Peanut
We're
Day?
going to put a little speck of light. Okay.
Oh, is that the moon?
Ooh,
No, that's a little speck of light in the darkness.
That's
Among
all.
all this color
It's a flashlight from 101.
coming out of the dark.
Right. He's
So
all looking for his car keys or something.
then we're gonna watch this light grow.
Wow, it's getting bigger.
Okay.
Oh, it totally looks like the moon, Bush. I think you're right.
All right,
Well,
but
it did.
wait. We might just want to throw in just a little bit more color though before we spread that light around. Right?
So
Right.
you get a glow.
That's a ghost appearing. A spirit.
Just a little bit more color. Just a little bit more.
So you see the glow of it.
Okay. So you got all this darkness, all these other colors. You know, all these colors have all these feelings. I put in red maybe to symbolize some anger or frustrations or whatever. And then you go and you throw in a little bit of light, maybe a little bit of salt. And it starts off as one little dot, and then it starts growing and growing in this darkness.
Did you say salt?
I said salt. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
Yep. Thanks, Suburban Hillbilly.
Blake,
Yes.
do you remember when I told you we needed to do a live where one of us direct the other ones on what to paint?
Uh-huh.
We should have done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We can next time. Because
Okay.
today we're making a mess. Well, hopefully this mess is gonna it's gonna get a little bit better. Hopefully. All right, so we're gonna put that light down, and we're gonna start spreading this light in the darkness.
Are we gonna make a tunnel like Wile E. Coyote?
We gotta
Fool someone to go into it, right? And they're like, no, that's not.
You ready?
Oh, cool.
Ooh, we're flip flopping there.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you, Suburban Hillbilly.
Hi, Suburban Hillbilly.
What is that technique called?
This is just crisscrossing.
It's called putting color on a
Is
canvas.
that the technical term?
Crisscross and applesauce.
Yeah, you just kind of like, yeah, you accent.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Is
You
that
just
oil
go
paint?
around.
She's wisping.
Wisping. Oh, is that oil paint or acrylic paint? Like
Oil.
oil paint? Okay.
Yeah.
Oil paint you can blend more, huh? I guess you can blend it longer.
So let me just grab something because I don't want to be throwing that white and mixing it through. So we don't want to be
Yeah.
tempting this white color.
It's kind of like airbrushing, sort of. It looks like.
I may have to add a little bit more white after, but
Oh, trippy.
okay. So we got a little bit more going on in there.
You see that?
A
What Life
UFO
said
coming
it's
out
called
of a
the
cloud.
Bob Ross two-step.
I saw it.
We're gonna put here, some more up here. Now we're gonna start spreading the light around. Okay. So now we have all these lights among all this darkness,
There you go.
Uh-huh.
right?
I was trying to get my camera to adjust, y'all.
Oh, I thought you was waving.
I did.
I think you're okay now, TJ.
It
Mine
still looks blurry.
Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't my.
TJ, that's funny.
At least you don't have a duck's butt in your face.
I don't
Right.
want that.
Oh yeah, we're
The
the
StreamYard
StreamYard logo. You got one of those things? Those FX make you look like a duck, Bush?
I do, but I don't have it on anymore because they discontinued it. But I downloaded all the goodies first
Oh, right on.
in case I wanted to use it another time.
Lake Pat Evans says, "Don't forget the happy trees."
Yeah.
I'm happy.
But the
Ooh, that
point
looks
I was
cool.
trying to make before
I like that.
the point I'm trying to make is in amongst all the darkness, if you keep laying on all these emotions they may not be that dark, they may not be black, but they might be still a little dark. If you keep applying all of those dark colors to something already dark, it's not really doing much. It's not really bringing out who you really are. But once you start throwing light into the darkness, it becomes reactive.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it also, whether you want it to or not, it sticks out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So,
Like a light in the darkness or something.
exactly. Yep. But I'll fix the sky and stuff, but I'm just going to go in and do some water here on the bottom.
Chris McGrath said, "I want to buy it already."
Right.
I know somebody that's on TikTok that paints anime people,
Mm-hmm.
and she sells these things for $20,000 to $30,000.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Crap.
And she gets reprints of them to where
What?
it's just a reprint of it.
Yeah.
And she sells them $200 to
Yeah.
$500.
They're
Damn.
called NFTs a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, some people don't work in those and they just do something else and resell the reprints.
Did you find out more about the NFTs?
I did.
Good.
So down here, just because you think you're all watered and let's just go to God for a minute. You think you're all, good and clean and whatnot, but you're going and throwing this dark color right into the water. You guys picking up what I'm dropping?
Is what not related to what life?
Right. That's his clone, or it's not double.
It's
No
not
trouble.
Stop drum roll, stop double.
Right.
A little the point I wanted to make.
Get the fire retardant suit on.
If you're throwing a bunch of darkness into darkness, it really doesn't do a whole lot, but just layer that darkness on in layers. And like Peanut said, makes it thicker. So without the light, it doesn't really amount to much,
I'm waiting for that UFO to come out of that cloud.
You want the UFO.
Well, we did start by talking about aliens, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So you want to go from the sides with your water and go mostly as straight as you can.
Trust said, hit that thumbs up or Lake Fairy will change her canvas and paint a Taylor Swift one.
Hey, Justin. Hey, Justin God.
Hey, Trust.
Did you see the Vineyard Chick's new video?
Link.
Huh?
Thank you, Crazy Irish.
Yeah, I'll email it. Trust, I'll email you the link, hon.
That is so annoying. Bunky they put her up to where she's taller than the other two. They've got glasses on her, a hat, and yet they still get hit for her being underage.
It's got to be somebody that's doing something.
Yeah. They're watching all of their stuff to make sure for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there was never a problem before.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me.
It's silly.
It really is.
Oh, chase out Bush. One time I was like, I got that new channel, right? And so I tried to post something I put on the old channel onto the new channel. It had like movie footage on it or something. And that particular scene that they had a problem with, they didn't have a problem with it the first time I put it on the other channel. Do you know what I mean? Like, it could be the same exact scene. One channel it's a problem, but the other channel's no problem at all.
Oh, you know my last live the trivia thing? 17 copyright strikes.
What?
Damn.
I don't know if there were 17 different music playing in those little clips, but there were 17. I got hit 17 times. Most of them I got rid of, but there are some that you can't monetize this. I'm like, duh.
That's ridiculous. They just want to take the fun out of everything, don't they?
Well, I don't. There's people that play almost a whole movie, and they don't get in trouble for it. Now, how do they do this?
I don't get it either.
Yep.
And then what's funny too is like sometimes the footage I take is or borrow or whatever is from other things already posted on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yep. So, or other programs.
Like, yeah. So it's like it's okay there, but now it's not okay, and I don't know. Like the whole thing seems really weird to me.
Yep.
They shadow ban you, I think. Actually, probably everybody on here.
I definitely am.
It's like they turn the faucet off. They're like, "What? No more views for you."
Yep. You have been denied.
That's the main reason why I've changed my content on my main channel.
Yeah.
But I was getting my other channel ready to start doing things on it that's not gaming related.
Uh-huh.
It's The Life with TJ. So I'm going to start doing some stuff over there.
That's a good idea. Yeah. I kind of like feel like this whole platform is kind of only going to last so much longer. You know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's like, remember like we had like all those like for a while like the bots would come in to chats and whatnot.
Yeah.
They're still there.
Are they still there? Oh wow.
Yeah. They
It's
just
like,
you can't see them now.
oh, interesting.
That was actually a mistake. They weren't supposed to be being able to be seen.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, it was a coding error,
Wow.
which the person actually got fired for that.
I was like, then the other thing about it's like I think like eventually they're, if they don't already have it, it's like where other people's channels, they're not even really people, but you think they're people, but they're really just a robot or something. Do you know what I mean? And to the point, then I think like when I look at YouTube, there's like a lot of things that they want to force people through, like
Oh yeah,
where they hurt us all. Like for example, like with TikTok, or not TikTok, but like with the way you make the shorts, you can kind of get more views with the shorts sometimes. Like, but,
yeah.
right. But like that's the way everyone gets herded through the shorts, or or like the way that like some videos are presented. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It seems like everything's kind of like follow the leader or something. I don't know. So I wonder like with the trends of what goes for getting higher views or whatever. It just seems like that we're being herded that way too. You know, like I bet like how like a lot of things are what's the word I'm looking for, are contrived. They're not really organic, and so like a lot of, like certain movements, etc. So I wonder if like that happens here too.
Oh yeah, it's all business. I mean, that's how they make their money. The more they can push views for certain things that the advertisers go for.
See what Chris Pyatt said?
When they're getting, they are getting pressured by somebody in higher offices.
Oh yeah,
because
for sure.
It was being done on Twitter.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah,
it's already done on Facebook.
Yeah, they all get their marching orders. What you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, it's leaking.
An atom bomb.
Oh, fire in the sky.
It's pouring out. Someone put a hole in that cloud.
Survival Lily got her Instagram banned. Didn't give a reason. Because she started talking about politics over in Austria and stuff. I think it was Austria.
Wow.
And she's big.
I was thinking the same thing, Crazy Irish.
No, it should not be because they're really on that one. Thank you.
Okay, should I remove
I
it?
just looked down, yeah. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Refrain from putting 2-letter or 3-letter or whatever letter organizations in the chat, please. Yeah.
Okay.
I won't know who did it. I'm
Oh, wait,
not
wrong
used
one.
to this.
Sorry, I hit the wrong one. It jumped when I went to hit it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Watt.
Hey, Watt. Yeah, I just didn't want to get
Hold on.
in the naughty. Yeah.
Do you know where this is going to go, Lake? Like, what are you going to make?
What?
Are you surprising us with what what it's going to turn into?
I'm surprising myself. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, right on.
I mean, I know what I'm doing. I don't know how it's going to turn out,
I like watching this, though. It's kind of fun to watch how you do it.
Yeah. I like the antique brushes. I have a bunch of these different kinds of antique.
Oh, are those like what they use for barber shops, kind of looking like that?
It's taken.
You know what I mean? Where you put the whipped cream, you put like the
like one of these where like you do
right, exactly.
Right.
What Life, I'm sorry, I hit your message by accident. It was only about Super Mario and Nintendo, so it was innocent, but I meant to hit the one above you to delete it. I'm sorry. I don't know if you can, I think you'd be able to put it back out if you wanted to. What Life, but that'd be later on. You're busy.
Right. I think I
I
actually.
think that's going to be a reflection on water.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, like a sunset or something, or sunrise or something like that, maybe.
It's
Or
the
moonrise,
touch point beaming through, showing its reflection.
It's
Oh, yeah.
after a bad thunderstorm early in the morning and the sun is rising.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Right. Like if the storm just passed by or something.
Yeah.
Right, it's a borealis thing. All the colors on top. Aurora borealis.
Those are pretty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to see that. I've never seen aurora borealis.
We saw one. We saw one this. What was it? This spring or summer, but it wasn't like really, really bright. Like the pictures you see online, they're through a different kind of lens and stuff like that. But we saw it. We just didn't see all the cool squiggly lines. We just got to see a lot of color, which was really, really cool. Really, really cool.
I gotta go though. Thanks for having me up, Lake. Love
Well,
the painting.
thanks for being here.
Thank you for thanking me for thanking you for being here.
You're not.
And I want to thank TJ for thanking me for thanking Crazy Irish, for thanking Bush for thanking Lake, for thanking me for thanking Lake, and for thanking everybody in the chat for being here.
Whoa.
Well, you're welcome.
You're welcome. You sure got a per to thank you.
It's getting crazy now.
Right? All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Is that a brush?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, I have one. I told you it was water. I have that same set of brushes because Lake sent it to me. Isn't that awesome?
Aw.
These are my favorite kind of brushes. Yeah. Favoriteest. You can do so much with them. Yeah, looks like a mess though, doesn't it? Yeah, big mess.
I didn't mean to do the friendly fire, and I'm sorry. What Life's like friendly fire.
Normally, I would be rinsing every single one of these suckers out, but to save lots and lots of time, I can't be doing that today. So here we are. Right, ready? Oh no.
I think your sky is on fire.
It looks so cool though.
Lady Daggerstad has said, "Oh wow, I left and came back, and it's so cool. It's not a mess."
Yep.
Hey, Lady Dagger Status. Good to see you.
I always get tongue tied when I want to say her full name, so I say, "Hey, lady."
Lady D.
Lady D.
Yeah. What a crazy mess that is.
It's not though.
Well, if you get up real close, it looks like a crazy mess. You see all those lines and stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. It really is.
Lady wants to wishes that she could paint like that.
Did you get done with your the wave one?
The wave one.
The one that you did that I think it was your daughter that sent you a picture and you redid it.
Oh, yeah. I posted that. I don't know if I posted it on YouTube. I know I
Yeah,
posted
you
it.
said you still had something to do to it.
Oh, I think
You said you still had something to do to it.
I think I posted it on, the place.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't think I ever ended up posting that here on YouTube. Oops.
Suburban Hillbilly says it looks like a lightning storm over the ocean. It does. In Wildlife, yeah, that's one of my favorite shows. I still watch I go back and watch it every now and then. Supernatural.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one. What does it say?
Family Business Brewery.
Oh,
That's Dean's company.
that's whose?
Dean Winchester.
Oh,
Yeah, his wife actually sent me this T-shirt.
nice.
I don't know if she's still a fan or not, but she was when I was, popular, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a hair. It never fails.
See, I wish I could paint like my dad used to. He does just like you do. You could just take a canvas and go, "Bloop," I'm done. I can't.
That's how I used to draw. I just went like this, and
Yep.
then I draw something from it.
I'm good at stick figures. I can get the line straight, kind of, a little bit.
Oh my goodness, look at that. I didn't know that was still like that.
Huh?
Oh, your avatar?
Yeah.
What is the avatar? I didn't get to see it.
Good enough.
Oh, yeah.
Change it.
Do you hear what they're wanting to feed the kids now in school?
No soy.
It's actually gone through in some places.
What?
The little Lunchables.
Oh.
They want to feed the kids Lunchables at school.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
What the heck?
And if you look into them, they're very bad. It's
Oh
like
yeah.
feeding your kids poison.
They're
It's
They
all,
used to not be that way, but now that they push so many out, they have to load them with so much preservatives and
and
salt.
sodium. Yeah.
Uh, and one of the big supporters of this is the color Lake started with and a rock. I don't want to say it on here, but you can get the idea from that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're bad.
Sorry, I didn't clean my tip on my cigarette machine today. It's sticking. It's moist.
You always got to clean your tip.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
No, it's muggy here today. It just got done raining, and now the sun's coming back out again, and then it will get dark again.
Yeah, it's been raining on and off.
Mm-hmm.
Not like I could go walking, but
Trying to keep the house as cool as I can. It's cool, but the humidity in the house is at like
Changed it, y'all.
76. There you go.
I also had to change my name down at the bottom underneath TJ. So it
Mm-hmm.
said good enough instead of Fallout TJ.
I know I should start putting my crazy Irish thing underneath there instead of puffing stuff. I keep on forgetting to change it.
I always put the tag of your channel.
That's what I was gonna do.
No, I agree, Pat Evans. It does look like that. You should emphasize that, Lake.
Yes, it does.
What?
Now
She
that
said
I've
it looks like light coming through two cliffs. I think
yes,
you should.
Does it?
Oh wow, Lori's
it does.
World, awesome.
Hi, Lori's World. Thank you.
Hey, Lori.
All the memberships go to Dig Deeper Ministry. Yep.
I gotta renew mine. It came at the wrong time.
to help people get Bibles or, you know, yeah, and it's helped a lot. And we don't mention unless you want to be mentioned who gets one and who doesn't. But
I've been getting all my painting stuff organized again.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get your little town built, you need to paint it.
Yes.
Well, Bushcraft, you have a duck over you, and I got lions over me. A big blue one and a big white one.
I'll switch seats if you guys want.
No.
Well, I'm a little bit lower now, so that
Do I have? Oh, I was gonna say-
You gotta take off Pat Evans' comment so we
Oh,
can
I'm so
see his
sorry.
beautiful face.
And thank
Your
you,
beautiful hair,
everyone as well. It's good to see you.
now green looks better on you,
Best.
TJ.
Green. I'm pushing it and it won't go away.
Push the
And I
same
got
one.
another one. Yeah, I did
Oh, there
that.
you go.
There we go.
You know how the chat jumps? So every time I check
Oh,
Bushcraft. Yeah, see? Friendly fire.
So
Bushcraft
you
is
are
pretty cool.
using oils, right?
yes.
When
Yeah.
did you start doing that?
Geez. I would have to go back through my phone to see when maybe I started my first one, but it's been at least 2 months, maybe longer. One of my first oil paintings was that crazy looking thing. That Demogorgon that I painted, that was all oil. And I decided I love it, so I'm going with it.
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
you can do a lot of different blending techniques with oils that you can't do with acrylics at
Absolutely.
all.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So just gonna make another mess through here.
Lori said she was just about to start painting too.
Ooh. You know, Larry's World gets together with the Vineyard Chicks, and they do all kinds of fun projects. Of course, Larry's World does gardening and all kinds of fun, different stuff, cooking. And with all the things that, Lori, that you do, though, I gotta say the conversations that you have with Dave, your husband, and your mom, Mima, are by far
yeah.
my most favorite videos of yours. It's just people just doing life, and they're, I mean, I laugh, I cry, I mostly laugh, and it's so great. It's so great. I love it. Yep, absolutely love it.
Okay, got an update on Hurricane Lee. It's been switched down to a category 2.
Yeah.
And so far, it might hit a little bit of the coast of us on New England and the Boston area, but more towards Maine. The forecast cone is much of the Maine coastline.
Bushcraft, I need to ask you something. When you go into YouTube Studio, are you able to pull up who your mods are and all that stuff?
No.
Me either. Neither is Lake.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I showed him this morning. I did a little demonstration video.
Yeah, they're still there, but
Oh.
you can't see it.
Why
It's
not?
crazy.
It's all empty.
It's weird, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, you still have your mods.
Yeah,
Right.
That's gone, and also people you banned from your channel.
Yeah.
You can't do those either.
yeah. And on my Bushcrafty channel, I have 7 pages of banned people. I got a lot over there. I've had some bad peoples over there, but I got 7 pages because I have numbers on it, and those numbers are gone too. So I don't. But
Yeah, the only
still
thing
have the
I can
mods though,
see. Yeah, I'm
Hey,
looking at
Bigfoot.
even though it doesn't have any.
the only thing it's showing me. Everything else is gone except for the redirected channels. That's it.
I
Lake, here in a few minutes, I've got to go and pick up some medicines for my husband.
Okay, yeah, like I said, I didn't really plan this out too well. I did, and then I didn't. I thought I was gonna do like a smaller canvas, but then I kind of wanted to make my whole point with a whole light and darkness thing, and you got to go out and be the salt and the light, and go out into the dark world and be the salt and light to become reactive.
Hi, Josh. Dig Deeper Ministries in the house.
Hi, it's been more than an hour, Bigfoot. I said it would be good.
Lisa Starry,
Yes, hi, Lisa.
I hope that you have a temperature controlled storage unit.
Mm-hmm.
She said she has her paints in storage.
Oh, um, yeah, paints can get old.
They'll do all kinds of nasty stuff. They'll separate and just it's bad to
We'll
not
just
have
go
them.
ahead and think, well, hopefully they'll be okay. Yeah, on
Yeah.
the beginning, yeah, that's
Yes.
stinky.
If they're being stored, like keep things closer to
Okay.
the bottom because it's closer to cooler air, like on the bottom, of the pile. Like if you got containers stacked up, put them on the bottom
You
because
want
it'll be cooler.
to see how
I'm trying to look around my monitors. I hear somebody moving.
Oh,
Anyway, she said they are in temperature control.
Okay, good.
If I was in the middle of a move, that would be the last thing. Paints are expensive, y'all. They ain't cheap. Especially a good oil paint.
mm-hmm.
Some of them are like $20 a tube
Yep.
for this bag.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only thing I wouldn't want to get into painting. It's too expensive for me.
Well, I had to stagger it, buying different colors, and now I got so much paint, y'all. I should be ashamed of myself.
I just get me a case of spray paint and go from there.
I just need to
I
move
used to be pretty good at
here.
painting certain things way back in the day.
See a big bird in that cloud on
I
the
just
sky.
needed to move it so I could see a little bit better. Just gonna blend this out so we don't have all these lines going on now. So that, I love this blender brush, but it gets messy real quick. So I got
Hmm.
many of them, so that way I didn't have to keep changing brushes.
So our guy is coming out Friday to cut our trees down.
Woohoo!
I can't
Nice.
wait.
Excitement.
$3,500 is what it's going to cost.
For how many?
There's several, all but one in my fenced-in backyard,
Yep.
and I got a pretty good bit back there, y'all.
Oh, down by the river, you mean?
No, on the inside of the fence.
Oh,
He's also going to grind all my stumps,
Mm-hmm.
so it's a pretty good deal.
That is.
He's got to get in there. He's got to top all those trees out because the fence, my shed, my house,
yeah. I know
and
how
All,
that
he's a pretty nice guy. I like
all
him.
that stump grinding you can save for mulch too.
Yep.
Scoop it up and there you go.
Y'all, I had this little girl stop this morning. I was out in the garage doing work, moving stuff around. I plan to do a video on that and put it on live for TJ. But these two little I guess they were Hispanic. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Um, they were asking me about my Mustangs. I said, "Well, that one's my son's. This one's mine." She goes, "Girl, that's yours." I said, "Yeah, that's mine." She said, "I've been looking at the Mustangs. I've been wanting to buy it." I said, "I love my Mustang."
Mustang.
Yeah, she was so cute.
That's cute.
I miss seeing you driving around in a little white van.
Y'all, I miss my van so much. I'm not gonna lie.
That video that you did when you went to Walmart and you're sitting in your van, that one always pops up on my feed. That's the
Yeah, mine
first one that
too.
pops on my feed all the
It
time.
won't no more.
And it says it's. Oh, you got rid of it?
I took it down.
Oh, that because it always says. Oh, TJ just released a video. And I'm
Yeah,
like, wait,
Holy cow!
that's like a
Really?
long time ago.
exactly. That's how it would come up. New
Well,
videos.
see,
What?
It's always
that
the
was
video that comes up for me too.
one of them that they took the stuff from me. Yeah,
Mm.
Oh,
ads. And that's why I went in and I took so many videos down, y'all. It took me hours and hours to do that.
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's
And
supposed to
so
be
what
a.
I the ones that I thought would get me in trouble later on down the line, I completely got rid of them. And then the ones that I really didn't want up, I set those to private. That I
Yep.
didn't feel like need to be viewed. Um, and then I've got like 90 something videos that are where people can actually look at them now. That's it. Out of thousands of videos, y'all, I did that.
Yeah, when they demonetized me, I got rid of a ton of videos. And
Well, when Lake talked to that lady at YouTube and she told her what she told her, I was like, you know what? That's good advice. I'm going to do it.
Yep.
I'm
Hmm.
going to take it down. I know that those videos have made me lots of money, but well, not lots. They've made me money. There we go. A little bit.
yeah,
Um,
Some money. Yeah.
they got to go because I want to keep my channel.
we all know that those videos made you all that money so you could buy that mixer for
Yeah,
$3,500.
that mixer was expensive,
Yep.
$5,000.
The things they say and do to get.
I know, right?
Yep.
And your cast iron collection.
Hmm.
Isn't that all a trip? Things that people put up there. It's crazy, isn't it?
Those of you that don't know what we're talking about, somebody had done a video about me talking about 5 expensive things or 10 expensive things that are in TJ's house or something like that.
TJ's
Yeah,
kitchens.
TJ Prep's house. That's when my channel was TJ Preps. And the ridiculous crap. It was unbelievable.
They forgot to put up the $10,000 cake you made with that $5,000 mixer, right?
I know.
Right.
And where'd they say I lived? In Kentucky?
Yeah.
Something like that. I'm
Yeah,
like, ooh, yeah. I'm a hillbilly, not a southerner.
And if anyone gets trust, like if you got backstage and I didn't notice or something like that, um, let somebody know. It's a little hard to read chat while you're watching what you're doing on screen or on a canvas.
I've also, Margaret Ward says, I remember that crap, TJ. Yeah. There was also another channel that did a video on me about how much money I make on YouTube.
And you're like,
I'm like,
where is it? Can I have it?
exactly. There was 1 month, y'all, 1 month that I made $2,500.
Right?
And it was mostly because I was going live a lot and I was getting a lot of super chats. That's
Mm-hmm.
what that was from.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the time,
Do you like, where's my check, bitch? Let's go. Sorry.
But that's the only time we YouTubers really make good money is when we get super chats.
Well, I did. I had the video that went over 6 million. That's the only
Wow.
thing I made money on. But then I got demonetized. That just put a target on me, I think,
Yeah.
getting that high of views on a video.
Yeah.
And if you look at my my analytics and look at my about thing,
Mm-hmm.
I think right now I'm at like 700,000 views. But if you look at my analytics, I'm all over 7 million views.
Wow.
So they took all those millions of views away and it didn't update it.
What life? I do not know what the heck that means.
It's like, can I have a hamburger and I'll pay you on Tuesday? The old cartoons.
Oh.
Popeye. Popeye.
Lori said she's almost made $200 this year. That's about where I'm at right now.
That's to help with the payments for the $5,000 mixer, right?
Yeah.
See? All works out somehow.
Y'all, I still have not used my bread machine. I'm scared to.
Hey Jeff.
I told Charlie it has too many buttons on it.
I've been knacking on Blake to get going with hers too. She was at the store yesterday, the day before buying bread. I says, wait a minute, you got a bread machine at home. Why are you buying bread?
I don't know. Well, lately I've been really, really busy getting caught up on my house. And I'm caught up on my house, but I'm doing my garage now, and then I got to do my shed.
You know what? Do a cinnamon raisin bread first because that comes out.
No,
It's
ew,
so
I don't
good.
like raisins.
Then don't do the raisins. Just do a light cinnamon bread. It's so good because it's not really cinnamony anyway. I'll send you a good recipe that's not too cinnamony, cinnamony, like my numb lips.
And Bear Truth said, if I have to pay $5,000 for a mix, I'm buying a $5 whisk.
Yep. That's like a 505.
Jeff, I did not pay $5,000 for no mixer. My husband paid $200 for it. They just said on the video that I paid $5,000 for a mixer.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else's video, and I'm like, holy cow!
What a way to try to get people to hate other people, to make stupid videos up like that.
Well,
Right?
I don't think it was like that. They just
I know, but see,
There's a way for them to make money.
yeah,
right.
but other people will take it. Some people are really gullible and will take it.
Oh yeah, you should just read some of the comments.
Yep.
There were a lot of people sticking up for her.
Yes, I remember that.
There
too.
was
One that was like, no
a
way.
few.
Yep.
You guys, I wouldn't have minded somebody doing videos like that of me if they would have been truthful in the whole thing.
Right.
And tag maybe always tag you in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tag you in it and make it look like they did their homework and investigate them.
And put a link to my channel there. I would totally be for that. You know,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that actually.
Oh, you know what we were talking about the other day, like about the witch in
See what Joe said?
Salt Fork.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody sent me a picture of a sighting of the witch. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Start over.
We were talking. Well, Lake brought up witches, and I said Salt Fork over here has witches, or a witch that roams the Salt Fork forest.
Yes, I've seen things on that.
And people have seen her and they've taken pictures and stuff.
Yeah.
And she's supposed to be able to, like a shapeshifter type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But me and Lake were talking about it, and then the next day somebody sends me a picture of her at Salt Fork and
That's
says,
so
"I think you would be interested in doing this on your show."
That's
I'm
creepy.
like, wow.
Wow.
Like that's really weird that happened. Like
I've
Yeah.
seen that like on TV shows like Paranormal Caught on Camera and the
So, are we talking about a spiritual kind of being or an actual person?
a spiritual kind of being. She was a person
I
in
have
back.
no idea.
They think
Okay.
it was somebody that cursed the land.
It's been
Any-
somebody that uh, has died there.
Mm-hmm.
I think the 1700s.
During the witch trial times, right?
I don't know. There's different stories and stuff about it, but it's one. There's two things there that is big for Salt Fork. It's
So,
of course Bigfoot, and the other one is the witch.
The witch, yeah.
so you and Lake were talking about it not live on YouTube.
No,
Oh, and then the next day somebody sends you a picture.
yeah.
Right.
That sounds like some crap that happens to me.
Kind of creepy and weird stuff.
You mean
The Bell Witch in Tennessee, yeah, that's a well-known. But come to find out, there's certain things that don't add up that they investigated on.
Margaret, I do agree with you on that. I don't believe in that. I believe in like demons doing
Mhm.
whatever and things like that. Whatever that is, I don't know what the heck they're doing, but
Yeah, they did make a movie out of the Bell Witch, and then they also did a investigation series. I forget. I think it was on Travel Channel or something like that years ago.
We want some happy little mountains. Hey Bear. If
Happy
you
Little
guys want to
Mountains?
send Bear the link, you can. Huh?
Oh,
Happy Little Mountains?
you want me to?
Sorry.
Okay, I will send. Mr.
Do we want happy little cliffs or mountains somewhere?
sure.
I'm still waiting for the UFO to come out there.
UFO.
Mr. Bear Truth, I sent you an email for an invitation to come up on Pam from Miss Lake. Or from my email. Just so you
Can't stop moving my mouse around. I'm like, what the heck's going on?
know. It's possessed. The witch is coming to get you.
Well, I seen the channels moving, and I'm like, what?
What is going on?
And then I look, and he's got his paw on the mouse.
Just make sure you ain't clicking on anything.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, you get 10 things from Amazon Prime because your mouse got clicked
You
on.
imagine your cat doing Amazon Prime, just ordering stuff.
Well, Lake, I need to hop down. I need to go up to the pharmacy and pick up Charlie's antibiotic.
Yes, you take care
Yeah.
of your Charlie.
They text, or you guys, when I went to go have his prescriptions filled because he had surgery yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
they didn't have them.
Oh,
They had to order them, and one of them's an antibiotic.
Oh yeah, antibiotics are low right now.
Let's
either
just get
it's
that out
low
there.
or nobody else gets that antibiotic in that store. One or the other, but I bet you it's because it's really low.
Mhm. Yeah, I've got a website that tracks all the shortages on prescriptions,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and antibiotics are all way up there, especially penicillin. That one's way up there.
And this particular one he got is like a really, really strong one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, they didn't have it on hand.
When I was in the hospital, they had to give me it's the strongest one they have, and they had to go down to Zanesville to get it.
Wow.
Wow.
They had an ambulance going down there getting a supply of it and bringing it back up
What?
because it's just a little bag about yay big, and you have to
Mhm.
take it with an IV
Ugh.
because they were trying to get my white blood cells down.
That's crazy. Oh, wait.
Ooh, that's gonna look good,
Hold
girlfriend.
on. I gotta try to do this again.
I didn't hear her back door. Ding dong thing.
There we go. There.
Whoop.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Would you?
Hello, how y'all ladies doing?
All right. Jeff, I hate it, hon, but I need to drop down. I need to go get medicines. So,
You be safe.
all
I
right. I'll
know
see you
when
guys
I come
later.
up, people leave. Have a good
Oh,
one,
wait.
DJ.
I've been saying it for like
Wait, TJ.
24 hours now. Huh?
We gotta go to Canine Man's house though. Just finished 10 cream cheese filled bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. We'll be there in about 20 minutes. Save some. Please.
Where do you live, K9 man?
I know. Where you at? Where
Where
you
you
at?
live? Where you live? All right. I'll see you guys later.
Cashew.
Bye
Love
bye.
you. Be safe
Bye
going.
bye.
Have a good evening.
Cashew,
And it
equine.
is pronounced
Hi,
Pemmican.
Klein.
What
How
did
you
you
doing
say,
today,
Jeff?
Mr. Jeff Bear?
You know he's been practicing that all day now.
The pemmican.
Yep.
Pemmican.
And you're right, Bushcraft.
There's nothing wrong with practicing to get something right. Right?
Yeah. Hush up, Jeff.
Yeah.
Susie B says hi, Cashew. Margaret Roard. Hello. Sorry I'm not in chat much today.
Hello out there in YouTube land. You know I had to get that in there.
So Jeff, how's yours and Dixie's day been?
Well, she's still asleep. I ain't been too long woke up. So, hey, it's been going great. I was doing a little workout in the yard yesterday and the chain come off my chainsaw. And I said, forget it. They got too dead burn hot.
What life? Did someone say poppers? Yes, we did. Oh goodness.
Lake, I fell in love with your last picture about the wave and everything.
Mm-hmm. That one came out really cool, huh?
Yeah, it did.
The one that I started live and I didn't finish it live and put it up later.
I did not know you was live until I was scanning through YouTube. I did not get
Or
no.
do you guys mean the one that I did that I over exaggerated the wave, like a
Yeah.
fantasy type
I
painting?
don't think
Yes,
it was.
that
I
one.
think it was good.
Yeah, that one came out really good.
I really messed
was
up,
awesome.
so I had to fix it. But thank you.
No,
want me
I don't see why you don't sell your paintings as good as they are.
If anyone wants to buy one, they are for sale.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, set up a thing on the street. Go up there where your daughter got her business. Set up on the sidewalk. I bet you anything you could sell 2 or 3 a day.
Oh no, my daughter delivers her cheesecakes and mails them out. She doesn't have like, she uses a kitchen, two kitchens, and through the Chamber of Commerce and stuff. So she doesn't actually have like a place where she actually like sells her cheesecakes out of.
And Jeff, she's in New York too.
Oh, darn. Yeah, I know. Well, I know. But say she delivers. Give her my address and tell her I want a New York style cheesecake.
A real one, yes. Trust, get your butt up here.
What life is probably drooling right now. all this talk about cheesecakes. And
Somebody
I
told me
found
a Chicago style cheesecake. I think I got a lag.
Yeah.
Instacart.
But, somebody told me a Chicago style cheesecake is better than a New York style. I've never tried Chicago style, if they even make one.
That was probably somebody from Chicago that said that, right?
maybe in the
Yeah,
past. I wouldn't say now.
They're all good.
I've had Chicago cheesecake, and it's like the deep dish. It's thicker.
Yep.
Oh, is it?
Well, you
Yeah.
can make your cheesecake as thick as you want,
True.
honestly.
But I don't know. You've got cheesecakes, and then you've got the New York style cheesecake, which, in my opinion, is the best.
I've had an Italian one that blew it away.
That's
Hell,
Oh,
I've
right.
never
Italian.
even heard of an Italian.
Because they got
Yeah.
that good sweet, what is that sweet cheese that they use?
Yeah,
It's what they use with the cannoli filling. They use that in there. It depends on what's in the recipes, basically. Fluffy cheesecake, yep. Not the creamy so much.
the slice was $37 too. So
For a slice,
yep,
Mm-hmm.
my God.
it was. I would almost say it was worth it.
The only thing I
like I
can
said,
say,
the best cheesecake I've ever ate.
the only thing I can say is I would drool while somebody else was eating it. There's no way I can afford that.
Oh, not now. I couldn't. Yeah, back then it was different.
Exactly.
And
My
this
daughter,
was in New York.
my
But
daughter makes cheesecakes.
Yeah.
A restaurant sold her pieces $8 and $12 a piece.
Darn. K9, if I can get myself back in the mood to cook, I can also make a damn good cheesecake. But it's been, I know, 15 years since I've made one.
What the heck just happened?
it's like lasagna. I can do really good lasagna, but I hate sitting there cooking the noodles and waiting, and because I like when all the kids was here, I actually went and got um, the big pan so I could make a big batch,
Yeah,
and it would get ate that first.
sitting.
Yeah,
Well, you know, me and the wife, we got to talking about this last night. I still cook, but I don't cook like I used to. After I got out of the hospital, my taste definitely changed. I don't have the taste as I used to. And if you ain't got the taste,
Some
then
just not even
you
anymore.
lose the desire to cook.
Yep. Now,
You
you
know,
want to?
you can cook stuff. You can cook stuff and throw it together, but if you
I
can't
like
taste
that
it,
now.
what's the point?
Jeff, are you
Are
want
you
to
gonna put one on the other side too?
What?
Are you putting mountains on the other side too?
I think we should.
I don't know. I was just wondering.
What was that, Iris?
Are you want a statin, like a simvastatin for your cholesterol?
Yeah,
It's known to take people's taste away too.
Yeah,
I tell you
I
what,
went,
it's aggravating.
I went and dropped mine,
You
so
know,
I didn't have to take it anymore.
alcohol pads, they got a strong odor to them, right?
Mhm.
And I used to love the smell rubbing alcohol. To me, it ain't got no smell to it no more.
Yep. It's the statins.
Cats must be really hungry because they're sitting gathered already.
Rattle a bag and see how fast they run.
No, they're all right here.
Oh,
Canine Man's really topping it off. Iron skillet, berry.
cobbler with vanilla ice cream.
Oh man.
Did you see Ark's video with his muscadines?
No,
Uh,
shut up, buddy.
and he had just put out another cooking video.
He's
I
always
think
cooking. Yeah.
I think he missed his niche. He should have made a cooking channel.
Mhm.
Maybe I could
And
just
his videos are actually um, he's getting more views on his cooking now than the other stuff.
Yep.
What's it called? Cast Iron Wednesday?
yeah.
Well,
Yes.
it's about every day he cooks. He cooks out on the
Tin
fire.
Cup Tuesday, Cast Iron Wednesday.
Yeah,
Lake, I've sat back and I've seen a lot of your drop paintings almost messed up. And from what we all talk about here and there, I'm wondering if some of them paintings are from the future. What could happen?
Well,
I mean,
can
I
you
know it
just?
sounds weird and way out there, but
No, it's not weird. I don't think that's weird.
really,
No. I agree with Lake. It's not weird.
now that right there, that painting she's doing kind of reminds me there's a storm on the horizon and it's closing in fast.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at what's going on in the world today, exactly, we have a storm on the horizon.
there's always a storm though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, you got storms and you got spiritual storms coming, and and that right there kind of reminds me of the spiritual storm coming.
It's a light coming out of the darkness.
Lake, wait a minute, where'd that go? Let me get there.
Wait, what?
Okay, K9 Man says, I see an eye at the top right with the pupil. And come to think about it, in your painting, it does.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So would that be my left?
No, you're right. Right above your paintbrush there.
Right here, there looks like an eye somewhere.
Go up about
It's,
2,
it's
3
the
inches.
cloud. It's the cloud above that mountain right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And on the left-hand side,
Right there.
and on the top left, I see an eagle in the cloud, like a bird.
I see a horse over there on the left. You see it flying out of the cloud right there?
I see a right hand.
Wait. I will break my tolerance break. I will roll the thingy and I'll let you know in a minute what else I see. No.
I see a right hand.
You don't need that. If you get a good imagination.
Well, I hope you see a right hand. That's what you're using to paint with.
No. A picture of a right hand in the painting. At the top left.
Well, that would be a left hand.
That would be the
No,
bird.
no,
That would
no,
be the
no,
bird.
no. Not the way the fingers are. That's the right hand.
Going like that.
Yep. On the right. On her.
Nope. On her left, right above the sunrise.
Hey, Odyssey. Good to see you. Monster Island. Godzilla will be popping out shortly. Just said.
Is that like a fog right there?
Yeah, I just gotta blend it out. When you blend at the bottom of your mountains, you gotta go with the contours of where your angles are down there. You know what I mean? So like if this is
Yeah.
down this way and this is up this way, even at the fog, you still wanna, keep the
Has there been any other paintings that you've done that's had the like a right eye on the your left side of the paintings?
I don't know because I don't usually purposely put eyeballs in my eyes. Um, I've had a lot of people say that it looks like this, that, or the other thing. I mean,
That's art though. It's
Well, it is, but
different
it's
people will see different stuff because it's their interpretation of the
exactly.
art.
yeah,
Exactly.
Happy
but
little
it
fart.
seems like in every painting she has somehow or another put in visions, as best I can say.
Well, what did I say before? You always have like a circle of some kind somewhere. Have you pointed out something like a circle or a triangle or something?
Yeah, like a half moon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you and Peanuts and some others have definitely mentioned that I somehow do that somehow. I don't know why or how, but it just things just kind of happen when I paint. I don't.
That's how it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, like even the things that I try to do on purpose don't usually work out too well, I guess.
Who was the one that painted the Last Supper? Wasn't that Van Gogh? No, Leonardo da Vinci.
Wait, what was that?
I thought is it Michelangelo or was it Leonardo da Vinci?
It was one of the turtles.
One of the turtles.
Yeah.
Well,
Who
well,
did
see,
the Last Supper? Who painted the Last Supper?
And
Oh, okay.
one of them did the ceiling thing.
yeah,
That one I can't
Yeah,
remember.
in the chapel.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Because of the dang turtles, I get all those mixed up.
Donatello, Michelangelo, Leonardo.
Well, I mean the actual artist though.
Yeah,
Da Vinci was the original artist from all that. Yeah.
but yeah, like you said, they were all the ninja names were.
I want to say it was Michelangelo that painted the ceiling.
Yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but now didn't he paint that laying on his back?
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, that was quite huge. So he was laying there for a good while in different spots. He was standing up too because it's.
I need the plug in
I
there.
hope he had a good mattress with rails on it.
Well,
Because if he'd rolled over, that first stop would have been something.
well, that ceiling that he painted on, it was slightly domed, wasn't it? So in certain areas.
Yeah,
he
it's
had up
huge.
and then-
Yeah.
It's just not like a little like inside your house or something.
Right.
It's huge. There
Mhm.
There's scenes all the way down it.
Down
he
the
was
wall.
painted.
Yep. It all
The
continues.
one popular one is when they're touching fingers or whatever it is.
Right.
But there's a lot more to that than just that little bit.
All right, Life of Bobby, it says Van Gogh does the dot style painting.
Hi, Bobby.
whatever it's called. She said.
Yeah. Da Vinci also did the Mona Lisa.
Abstract. It's abstract.
Well, I've heard a lot of people say that painting right there was himself painted up like a woman. No
Well,
wonder she
it
smiled.
it started out as something else, and
Yeah.
he painted over it because they've done the X-rays and stuff and seen what's below it, and because lead and stuff you can pick it up.
Yeah, the X-ray will pick up different metals that they used in the paints,
Yeah.
the way they pigmentations and stuff. Yeah.
Well, now, from what I've understood, a whole lot of those paintings, they've done X-rays of them, and there's like another painting up underneath that.
Yeah, that's because that stuff was expensive back then.
Yeah.
Make a canvas was very expensive. So if you
Mm-hmm.
didn't, you have to stop and think about all the actual art that was covered up because they just didn't think it was very good.
That
and they
looks
painted
so
something
cool.
else.
Sorry, bushcraft.
I see an eye, I see a bird, I see a. You know what? Now that you're coming up close, it looks like a pair of hands praying. I can't see it now.
Oh,
Yeah, right in there.
yeah, I had a plug in my laptop because it just gave me a warning that it was about to shut down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's coming out so cool, though. I like that.
So it will pop more. I really wanted to do this from my phone due to the fact that my laptop isn't good with picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whenever you do this, whenever you make your videos, you can see a lot more detail in them. Because the
Yeah.
one you did on your last live, when I seen it again, I was like, oh, I'd never even seen all this stuff.
Yeah. So
Well, now,
Hey, Grape Jam.
hi, Grape Jam. Hi, ladies. If you're not in school.
now see, in that sunset, when you hold that laptop just right, nah, it's still got that glare to it.
Yeah, it's got a glare. I'll have to take a video. I'm not finished with it yet, but we'll definitely have to take some kind of video on how to get the glare away.
What, like?
Yeah, try it from where you're standing.
I got my laptop is like stuck to the hair.
Because
I mean,
is there a window? Is the window behind you?
yeah, I don't. It's,
Yeah.
but I like to paint in natural light.
Yeah,
Yep. It's better.
So
I think that's what's throwing it off. Too
Hold
much
on.
light.
right. So let me try to. There we go.
All right, right there.
He puts in the driveway.
But he doesn't want to the live stream coming.
I'm in the driveway, but I don't want to interrupt the live stream coming in. You're not going to interrupt. You live here.
Unless you trip over the paint, then that might be
Yeah,
an interruption.
And I said, although I am in his chair painting.
Oh.
Yeah.
The big
Yeah.
He'll be right in.
Yeah. So let me undo this.
Oh, there it is.
Yes, there it is.
I'm going to
Now,
go away from the light. I
That's
will.
While you had that laptop, it looked like the phoenix was rising on the
on the left, right? On our left, right?
Yeah, her left.
That's what I was saying. Like it looked like a eagle or a bird.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But see,
there
it's
is.
cool because when you move the camera, the computer, you see different things as you're moving it.
Yeah, you do.
Cool.
Yeah, I guess you can, huh? You can pick up some of the yellow now.
Yes.
I haven't done the water yet. I just kind of indicated where I wanted my water light line.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll
Yeah.
blend in all the colors and
Well, now, right there,
okay.
right in the middle of it, right in the sunset, you talking about the two fingers touching bushcraft. Don't that kind of remind you of two hands fixing to touch one another?
Not really, but
Well, look
Over
the other
there?
way. No, 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 down a little bit.
I see one hand above on the left hand side of my left on
yeah,
There
he's
or
talking about the middle of the light.
Yeah,
the middle
go
of
up a little bit.
If I squint
No,
my eyes
No.
really hard, maybe.
It's like that dot picture. Look at the dot and see how many more dots you get.
Huh.
I
Uh,
don't see how Lake can do that, paint a painting and put a
well,
bunch of stuff in there, and she don't see it.
Right, Susie D? I love the mountaintops too.
I can't get the glare out. Hi, babe.
Okay.
Bigfoot's home. So up
Oh,
here,
look,
this
I
is
see a Bigfoot.
Bigfoot's sighting. Up here, I haven't really done any much. I haven't finished the sky yet, but I just wanted to definitely put in some indications. But even my laptop is glaring. You see that? That's the
Yeah.
laptop glare.
Yes.
So if I get a little closer to everything, then you can kind of see where it's
Laptops
like
and
you
flashlights.
have to follow behind the glare of the light. Yeah.
See a
It
great
looks like
dad.
an eyebrow.
Sure.
Bunky wants to take over.
Yep.
Bunky's
Bunky
wanting
is
to take
kicking
over.
me out. She wants to log in and chat. Is that okay? Of course it's okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So we get down and you can barely see the yellow from my laptop, the yellow and the orange popping in.
I can see it.
Yeah.
But that
Oh,
would
yeah.
be the base of the mountain coming down, and this'll be the rolling fog
Mhm.
over the water.
Yeah,
So
I like the fog.
once I tie in, the rest of up here, and then bring in the water and the different things.
I
But
see
again,
a reflection.
my laptop is definitely going sideways.
Hey, there's a Bigfoot sighting.
Is it again? Bigfoot sighting? I can't. Poor Bigfoot. That's it's not
Dang it,
all.
I didn't get my camera ready. Darn it.
Damn, I know.
You never
No.
get
It's
a
just
picture
like a
of it. That
Bigfoot sighting. You always catch the back of them as they're running away.
Goodness.
Oh yeah. let me-
So I even tried connecting my phone and like kicking me out of the stream, and it still made weird noises.
Huh.
Yeah. So I don't know how to fix that so I can switch to my phone.
It's kind of like when you get a guitar too close to the amp, it reverbs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But you need another camera. That you
right.
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm gonna try to hi Grace Johnson.
Great.
Donkey Town, hello. And there's Chest again. He
Hey,
didn't come on.
Bunky.
Trust, get your butt up here.
I know he don't want to. He already went live this morning.
I know, but still.
Thank you, Pat Evans. Lee Sproston, thank you. It's not finished yet, but we're getting there. And we're just kind of chit-chatting.
I think, speaking of plugging in, I just looked down at mine. It hasn't given me an alert yet, but it's a battery symbol that's quite empty.
Okay, so if I go back to my phone, ooh,
What you do, keep yourself backstage on StreamYard when you get yourself set up on your phone. On your computer side, on your laptop side, kick yourself down.
you gotta go slower. My mind doesn't work that quick. Okay, so
Okay.
then
Kick yourself down on the StreamYard side, but make sure you mute.
kick
You're
myself, the me that I'm on as now.
Yep. But when you get ready to switch, but make sure you're muted. So
This one has to be muted.
muted and
Oh.
mute your sound off your laptop also.
I wanted to.
I got
What are
one
you
for
trying
you.
to do?
I want to connect my phone to show the painting,
Because it will
but
show
I
that.
don't want all the crazy. I had a major echo, everything.
Because I have to do that. You know how once in a while I'll talk to you guys, but I'll go to my phone So you guys can.
Oh, they actually have a setting in here where you can have two devices at the same time.
Even on the free one, the free half of
I
StreamYard.
have no idea. I've never looked
Okay.
at it because I don't I use OBS because I can do all that stuff in OBS.
Mm-hmm.
I only have a Chromebook. I'm not fancy.
Alexa,
I have to put myself backstage
Yeah, but before you do that, mute your mic on your screen, and then mute your
on
mic
on my laptop or on my phone.
on your laptop, on the StreamYard side, and your laptop itself, both. Because then you'll hear us or you in the background if you don't mute the volume on your laptop itself, also.
So I have to mute plus mute the volume.
All you have to do is mute. Use this one that you're on now to mute
Yep.
your cell phone. So that's completely off.
I have no idea.
Not
Let me
on the phone itself.
Add yourself.
On StreamYard.
I see what he's saying, but your little icon when you add yourself, you know how you sit backstage, you know the three dots they have on the little on your little thing.
Yeah.
Of the person that come up, hit that three dot and mute that mic on that side before you come up.
Like you would go to mute me.
Yeah.
Have you muted people on StreamYard yet? Just been muted a lot, so oops.
yeah, tell me about it.
She gonna try it. Watch. She gonna come back up on her phone. I know what she's trying to do. I'm just trying to help her by how I go. You know how I go. Now my camera does not work on my Chromebook, and I'll mute myself and then kick myself backstage.
Yeah.
Keep my phone on. But you
But
have to use
the
the
best way to get rid of echo is
Yeah.
mute.
Now you can still control yourself from the laptop too. The views and everything on how you want it to be viewed. Speak so we can hear if it's echoey.
Hello.
Nope, no echo. We can hear you though. Good.
All right. So if I bring this back over now, put my phone up.
Says, hey, it's the dancing monkey behind you, Bushcraft.
Yeah. I might have to challenge Funky to the monkey dance.
So now I have to figure out how to make me bigger and Bushcraft smaller.
Go back to your laptop. You still can control that. You look at me.
Wait, I got this.
Alexa, play Baby Shark.
How's that? Did that work?
No, don't do that because she would get a copyright.
Oh,
Bigfoot already unplugged it.
Good.
Bernie.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You can do it from your phone. You can go. There you go. You got it.
That's behind me.
The monkey dancing.
Ooh,
Oh
see,
yeah, look at the different colors.
Oh yeah, that is a lot better.
Yes. You can see more of the colors popping out.
Now the eye kind of looks like a shark going after something.
Again, anyone just coming in or doesn't know, I'm not finished yet.
Black.
It's just an indication of where the water's going to be. And
Oh, is my volume down? I didn't know.
Fine.
Well, I had my mic setting way over there anyway. Volcanoes.
She could do volcanoes, yes, because you already got that pinky hue behind it.
Same Baby Shark.
Yeah, it's still a little hard though, even with the. It's gotten really sunny in here today all of a sudden.
Yeah, your sun just popped out, right?
Oh, it's been out, but yeah,
Okay.
it got like a lot.
Mine just went away again.
Trust. Good luck with that.
I gotta pick up stuff with my toes. Bigfoot calls me a monkey because I do that. But
I don't
yeah,
even know if I still have that video from the last time, the
How do I
monkey
get?
dance challenge.
Isn't it Bunky Town? Bunky Town says even not finished. It's so pretty, Lake Fairy Tiles.
Thank you, Bunky.
It
Now
is. It's amazing.
figure out my buttons again because I don't know how to make. See what I wanted to do.
All right, now you're on the corner and Bushcraft's the main screen again.
I know, but I don't know how or why.
Bushcraft, do the monkey dance. Go ahead, start it. Yes, and I agree with Susie D. Also, a lake. The painting has a lot of energy. Wow, she says from Susie D.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so when I muted myself, my device is not connected anymore.
Muted yourself on the laptop.
Yep.
Yep, it will reconnect eventually.
It just says device not connected, so I can't do anything with that.
With your
Getting my pen.
laptop person.
Ain't that something?
Help from a friend.
People in the chat's
Oh,
wanting to hear
spotted 'em.
Bigfoot sing Baby Shark.
Bushcraft, before I forgot to take a picture. We spotted them again.
Huh?
I don't remove them.
She had to bring the professionals in.
It's not. My phone is not the main one up, so I have to control everything from my laptop, but I'm not able to do that because the device is disconnected.
Jeff's doing the T-Man dance.
Can you remove me from the page and then I go back in? Not me that I'm talking on now.
It'd be so funny if the missus got behind you and started doing it at the same time, Jeff.
No, she would probably hit me because she's looking at me now.
All right, now we're 4 squares. Perfect.
We're 4 squares.
4 squares.
Actually, that was pretty cool.
I spotted a Bigfoot again too.
That's not bad. Neither.
Oh, here he is again. Everybody get your camera out. Ready?
Snail mail is good when you paying bills.
Oh, yeah. We've been live for like 2 hours and 17 minutes, and my goal was to start and finish a painting before I ended, but things just happen.
Your creativity starts flowing over and needs to be expelled onto the canvas.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you pretty much get the gist of how Bigfoot calls something a train wreck, and then he does. He's like, "That's a train wreck." I will try to go grab. You guys wanted to see the wave one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can? Okay. It might still be tacked, so only hold it on the sides, but it's in the back room in the other studio. The living room's become part of the studio.
Go Bushcraft, go. Go Bushcraft, go.
I like that. I like that thing that you have in your background right now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing around, going to make a thing for my gaming channel. It's because you have to usually you set up for a scene for the whatever you're gaming, and then if you want to go to talk to somebody, and then you pop it up there. Camera view.
Okay, so let's move this one out of the way. Bigfoot's gonna hold that one. I don't know about the glare on this one.
That's the one I like.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's it. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
I like it how you can actually see the water receding back too. That's cool.
So I mean, obviously this isn't a wave that you would actually see. It's not like correct, it's just kind of an exaggeration of a wave. This is something my daughter asked for, so that's what we did.
It
Thank you.
looks like when you pull it back like that right there, it looks like you're going through a time warp or something.
Yeah, yeah. So,
That's splitting the tube
like,
Yep.
if I have to choose, maybe a
is
pink.
what it's called when you're surfing.
See, there's a circle again.
No, I call it drowning.
But
I probably couldn't even stand up on the board anymore.
I
Nope.
can't even stand up on flat ground no more.
um,
I used to love
Skateboard.
surfing in California.
I'm
Hmm.
just trying to catch up with chat here.
Probably
used
wouldn't
to-
want to do it now.
I used to skateboard when I was coming up. I loved that.
You like to skateboard?
I did. Like I said, I can't even stand up on level ground.
Yeah, I skated down there when Tony Hawk was a jerk. I don't know if he still is or whatnot, but he was jerk back then when he was coming up.
Yeah.
So, Trust says to mute StreamYard itself.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you to do.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
saying.
she can't get the laptop up there.
You
Like,
mute
mute my laptop.
mute the
Well,
screen
either or.
yourself. Hit your mute button like I just did right now. You know how you can mute yourself on StreamYard? You yourself, yes.
My wife.
The microphone button next to the camera button.
Yeah, I did that. I did that.
You mute that side, and then you mute the laptop itself also, so it doesn't get that reverb of an echo back.
But it won't let me come back up.
Keep on hitting it. Keep on hitting it.
It won't.
No, that's
It
what
won't
happened.
let her because it's the device not found.
But you know how I
Okay.
kick myself out sometimes because my camera's screwed up, and it always says device not connected. Trust will hear you hear Trust saying up device not connected. I have to hit my icon a couple of times where it says add to stream because you're in the background, so you can do the add to screen thing. All right, you're muted on StreamYard. Yes.
Yep,
Yep.
I'm muted there, but my device doesn't come back up. Like I can't show two different angles or anything.
Kick yourself out of the StreamYard. Just hit refresh on your computer, and then you'll have to re-enter again. You won't lose anything. You'll just kick back into StreamYard. Stay on your phone. Your phone won't kick you out because you're up there still.
You
you're
can
still
always come back in
Still
anyway.
logged into your StreamYard.
I'll send you a link.
Oh, I sent a link. I had to email myself to get up here.
My wife been wanting me to hit the mute button for years.
Yeah,
We might want to build in StreamYard into you then or something like that, because then she can just hit the button.
whenever I do my interviews, everybody asks me, how did you make your background like that to where the view put there you go.
There you go. Hey, there's two of you. I'm seeing double.
Right. But now is
Nope.
there echo?
Yep, there's no echo, no reverb. See, now you got it.
Okay. So now I could take my phone and put it on the stand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's how I was trying to tell you to do it earlier.
use your laptop to control the scene instead of trying to do it on your phone. So your laptop make your cell phone big. That way you can take it over to the picture and we all get the big view of it. You know what I mean?
Hey, Mr. Boswell.
So I should have come in on my phone.
No, you're good right now. I'm saying
You're good right now.
on
Yeah.
your laptop, make your phone big, so it shows you.
Yeah, but
That
like,
way you don't have to do it with your on the phone.
no, but I wanted to make my phone picture big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you use
Your
your
phone is,
laptop because it's easier to do on your laptop
yeah,
than trying to poke with your finger on the phone.
just like you were controlling the stream. Just hit the little, there you go. Yes.
That's not the phone.
Oh, no, that's not the phone. Do that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, select your from your laptop. Select your phone one over there.
Select your guest. Your phone is your guest.
Yeah, like you would be trying to make me big, but do it to your phone.
Yes.
Right, but that only makes me big, and then I can't see you guys. It only does solo.
No,
Yeah.
you have to do it to where the people are uh, underneath
I
this
don't think
picture.
she can. She can't because her
No.
computer is the main controller.
Now,
It's
even
gonna,
me,
yeah,
it's just making bushcraft big when I go to make me big now.
that's all that she's going to be able to do from her
Yeah, but
computer because her phone is the guest.
you have to select the one down, select the thing underneath the StreamYard. You have to
Hmm.
select the one that
Well,
has the lineup over there.
okay, I don't know what just happened, but I'm somewhere else on my laptop, and I have no idea what's happening.
She's like, help me. What happened? I wish I was right there.
Like, I'm in the same boat you are when it comes to this stuff.
Oh yeah, I am not the sharpest tool in the shed when it comes to these kind of things. Hi.
All right. Cross says make big bush big again first.
Okay.
First do that. Okay.
Well, you have it right there.
Then
Now
slide
just-
your phone in Bush's spot. You know how you can slide the person around on the
I
laptop?
don't know what she's saying.
Can you drag?
Yeah, drag. I'm just reading off what Trust is telling her. There you go. See, there you go.
Ah, there you go.
Now that's your phone. Very good. Thank you, Trust.
Man.
Yes, thank you, Chess. I'm just slow, so I need things like.
Sorry, everybody in chat. Pat Evans is like, I'm lost. I'm not doing anything.
All right.
She's just
So
trying to
now,
figure out how to get the phone to be the main.
right, but
Yeah.
now how do I get rid of that?
Get rid of what?
This one. No, what happened now?
You just,
you didn't need to get rid of it.
you didn't need to get rid of it. You could have stayed. You're fine. But no, just,
That'll work.
There you go.
hey, now you're on top. Now you can just hang out with the StreamYard duck this time. Bushcraft, your turn's over.
Yeah, that duck has gas, by the way.
No, and now I just connected myself again. But that's okay, right?
Right, Trust is like, I don't know poop, but when I do, I flush and I wash my hands. Thank you, Trust, for helping Link.
Thank you, guys. Okay, well, now that we did all that, we gotta figure out how to do this. Thank you guys for like helping me and stuff do this.
If you need a refresher, we'll do backstage before you start if you'd like.
Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. Definitely. All right. Yeah. So,
Cashew, now you're on top.
all right. So my other device is unconnected and gone. Correct?
Yep, you're not there. Well, no, wait.
It's sitting over there behind you, or
Mhm.
in front of you rather. It's behind us.
Yeah.
But it's like, but the device like says disconnected.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna mute. Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back.
Okay. Whichever. It works, right? Okay. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna. What time is it? it's only 4:30. And then, so I would use this to control everything else, right? Like
Yeah.
this. My dog is going. Our dog is going crazy. And
Hello,
then
Cashew.
from that, okay.
Yeah, but we're only seeing you from your new, well, now mouth down.
Right, because I think I kicked myself again. So in order to bring it back up, I would
Don't
have.
you hate when you kick yourself?
I know you would have to reboot my computer, or not reboot, but reload my page again and all that stuff. I think I mostly have it figured out though. So like next time when I start a live, it won't be such a train wreck, right?
Trust says tornado warning for parts of Rhode Island. Heads up.
Yep, that's right below me.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
Wait a minute. I thought you was in Pennsylvania.
No, I'm where Plymouth Rock is. Massachusetts.
Why in the world I think you was in?
Why do you think I say water and butter
Because you messed up to begin with.
instead of water and butter
None of that.
and tomatoes?
No, it's Mater.
It's a tomato.
And another biohazard spill in Ohio.
Another one?
Yeah, murky brown sludge on the highway. Not seeing where.
That's a lot of shit crap somebody got to clean up now.
Not seeing where. Oh, it's Lake Township.
Hey, Ruben.
Hey, Ruben. I need a break. I need to get up and move and. So, you guys just want me to make a video when this is done?
Sure.
Or
Yes.
we make Allie cook dinner? Yeah, I don't want to do too long because,
Yep.
yeah. But you guys got what I was saying, right? About the light and the darkness and being the salt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was hoping that everybody would understand where I was coming from.
Yes.
Trust says Kit Kat bars on the way.
What?
Trust says Kit Kat bars are on the way.
Yeah.
When I went shopping yesterday, I had in mind of a bunch of things we needed, things that I want to put back, and some fun things. So the fun things this week was 2 big packages of assorted candy bars for the Bigfoot jar. And we got, so in that assortment are the York patties, Kit Kats, all the Hershey's miniatures, Reese's peanut butter cups, and by Hershey's miniatures, there's like Mr. Goodbar, Crackle, regular Hershey's. But I found at Dollar General, it was a 4-pack or a 5-pack, I can't remember. They're called whatchamacallits.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
I love whatchamacallit.
Crazy. What would
$100,000
bars. I like them.
Yeah, the 1,000 grand or whatever, the 100 grand. Those were my 2 favorites growing up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
now Tootsie Roll?
And there used to be a Idaho Spud that was a really good candy bar. It was shape of like a half of a potato was cut off, and oh, that thing was good.
Was it potato candy?
No, it wasn't made out of potatoes or anything. It
Because you
just,
can make some fudges and stuff. Some people do use
yeah,
potatoes.
it was. That's just the name of it.
Yep.
I
Hey,
don't know if
crazy,
it's a
why
West
don't
Coast
you make,
thing or not.
What, Jeff?
why don't you make some potato candy?
Potato candy. Why?
I don't even know if that's the name of it now.
They do have potato candy.
They
They
do
do.
have some. My great grandmother used to use like
I get
potato
what I made at Christmas.
stuff, sweet stuff like cakes or.
And Jeff, you shouldn't be telling a diabetic to make candy.
Hell, I'm a diabetic and I eat candy.
Cashew says never a train wreck. We're constantly learning and evolving.
Right.
Yes, that learning is so important. Yeah, always learning different stuff. Tornado warning for part. Oh yeah, we already said that. Crazy Irish, right? You said about trust saying parts of Rhode Island.
Yes,
Um,
that's
that
about 40 minutes from me.
see,
So,
that's what I was mentioning on trust or trust in God's or Crazy Irish's stream about this weather coming.
mm-hmm.
That hurricane may not hit you, but the water and other weather happenings like tornadoes could occur.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
water's going to be
you'll
shit.
get the rain from it.
It's a lot closer to Lazarus too. They should be careful too because they're kind of well. No, Connecticut's more their way.
Trust, I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it.
I'm more worried about other people getting flooded out because now they've been talking about more mold upticks in people's homes because of people flooding out.
Right.
It's just
Like I was reading, of course they always have their statistics and statistics always change with one thing or another. But I was reading this morning that the winds are of course dangerous and damaging, but as far as life, the waters is what takes away that.
yep.
And that's scary. And also with power
It's
outages.
almost 4:30.
Look, I'm gonna have to cut it. I just got company, and I will catch y'all later.
Okay,
Okay,
good. Have a good visit.
enjoy
All
your
right, bye bye.
bye bye.
There, Jeff.
So yeah, we're gonna cut it here in just a couple minutes, and um, next time we won't be so long, and I'll have like a smaller canvas or have I always say I'll have myself more organized, but yeah, I never really am more organized. I try to organize, but it's hard.
Right, trust. Everyone concentrate on the eye of the storm, but a lot of damage does and deaths come from
The bands,
the hands. Yeah,
yeah,
it's surrounding the eye because that's how the eye becomes an eye. It whips around, so you're catching stiff up off the outskirts. Yep.
and I know Trust that doesn't. He says that he doesn't do the weather anymore, and I'm not fully sure exactly, entirely why. But
Right.
I'll tell you,
Why?
he's Trust. You're usually pretty spot on with the weather, way before it's announced.
I
Yep.
only pay attention to the weather um, right before I put my plants out. I could care less about any other weather because it's weather. It's going to come no
Yeah.
matter what you do. So,
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I check it when I wake up. I check
Mm-hmm.
it sporadically through the day and night because it helps me. Okay, well, I gotta charge my cell phone because this, or I gotta
Exactly.
I gotta go. Maybe I have half a tank of gas. Maybe we want a full tank because of what's coming, or maybe there's a couple of things I have to get together.
Yep.
And another big, huge thing because our house is very lived in, and I'm not ashamed. Um, because our house is like very, very lived in, we'll have like things everywhere around the floor. And if there's a child of a power outage, I go through the house and I make sure, okay, the candles are here, get them out, get them ready. Get the water, make sure we have enough water underneath all the sinks, underneath the sinks for the toilets. Because even though we're on a well, if we lose power until the generator gets up and running, we'll have no water.
But you'll know where everything is because what
But
what
I
I was
always
gonna
think
s-
about dangers in the home and like how
Yeah.
widespread is this? Is my daughter going to be coming here with my grandson? Stuff like that. Like, I just want to make sure I have. So if I
Oh,
have weeks, days, or hours or minutes to prepare, I don't know. I'm a weather person, aren't I?
somebody's at your back door.
What?
Somebody's at your back door. Ding dong, ding dong.
No, no one's at my
No,
back.
your backstage door.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, okay. How Lake is trying to put it like you remember in school you would have fire evacuations and they would tell you which route
Fire
to go
drills.
and stuff like that. Know your destination. Put things in certain spots of your home or where to go to for safety reasons. Like,
Well, that's the thing. Everybody should already be there, and
yep.
that's where you find out where all these people in, I hate to say it, Florida, um, they find out that they're not prepared, and then they're the ones that are trying to get out of Florida, and there's the ones where they get picked up by boats and things like that because they weren't prepared and they live there.
But it's like when you have the fire evacuation route, you're told where to go to or your destination. Put your safety stuff in your destinations in your home, like batteries or more extra water or flashlights, certain areas where you know you would go to.
I go to dollar store and every one of my windows has a solar light in them. So if
Mm-hmm.
the power goes off, I just go to the window and take
Yep.
out the little paper plastic thing, and then I have light. So any window I know I have light there.
My grandmother on my father's side loved those when those push lights came out that you could tape on your
Oh
wall.
yeah,
She would like that because if you knew where you were going to, she would put one above the light switch.
yeah. I've got them on my in the basement, so
Mhm.
I can push them as I'm going down the basement stairs.
See,
Push
like,
them when I'm going up the stairs.
hi, Trust.
Oh my God, man, it was getting moist and muggy back there.
I know, really.
I was outside for a minute with my camera off. I'm
Uh-huh. Mm.
sorry. Cashews.
Well, she's on her phone and use it like how I do when I use my phone to control the laptop thingy situation. You know, you
She said outside, but we know she went to the potty.
So Cashew says that I think it went well. Excellent first run, yeah. Well, with all the camera glitches but you see how my phone picks up color much more.
Yeah, the color pops out
Yeah.
much more on the phone.
Right. So, but yeah, so somehow I got to figure out the run. I don't think I can though. So, yeah.
What?
Oh wait, we already established this though, didn't we?
Yeah,
Mhm.
you can.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm gonna probably need y'all's help again. I'm not gonna remember this. This stuff is all so cool. Wait, the bushcrafts and backstage.
Dang!
Whoa.
I'm looking at Bigfoot.
We've got two bushcraft.
We got two bushes in the corners.
Two bushes in it.
See, you can have as many as yourself up there if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Bigfoot keeps his candy in one spot for safety reasons.
For safety reasons, yes. Yep.
He's got
It's
candy
a
all.
go-to spot.
He's got the Bigfoot jar, and then he has his drawer,
Emergency
and
spot.
he has baskets, and then he has trucks now. Trucks now. Yeah, he does.
Lake just banned me.
I
Yeah.
did not.
But what you gotta do, Lake, is when you talk,
I'm
you
just joking. You
gotta
didn't.
turn your head around.
Yeah, your mic's back here.
Your mic's back behind you instead of in front of you, so it's only picking up. It sounds like you're talking in the distance.
Oh, like underwater.
She's like,
Yep. Yep.
All right. So, what do you guys think? As we end this, what do you guys think that? Well, first of all, what do y'all think I should add to the painting?
I don't think anything.
Well, I
a
got
hurricane.
to do the water, but
Your
I wonder.
signature in the bottom right corner or your bottom left corner. Do you signature? Are you signing your paintings?
Well, it's not finished yet. Yeah, I do sign them. I sign them late though.
I think it's done.
Aliens.
It's not done yet.
All right, put Butch Crash UFO coming out of the clouds, please.
so maybe a UFO
Some glowing lights in the water. You know.
lights.
Oh my gosh, it's getting really muggy in
I'm
the house.
taking ideas here.
You can put Bigfoot's candy dish in there.
Yeah.
Coming out of the clouds. Oh.
I just want to know what Bigfoot's going to dress up as in Halloween.
Maybe some more mountains over here, maybe in the distance.
Yeah, that's why I said it. I think it'd look good with another set of mountains on that side.
Yeah, I took note of what you said, and I agree.
Yeah.
Hey, Lake, dress Bigfoot as Teen Wolf from the movie for Halloween.
Teen Wolf.
That's
Yeah.
Jake. Was it Jake? Because there was Team Jake and Team Edward, wasn't there?
Oh no, I'm talking about the Michael J. Fox movie of Teen.
Oh, okay.
Edward and the other one that was Twilight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the Twinkle Brothers. I called them.
So
No, one was a werewolf.
200 people are stranded on a ship. I saw that earlier pop up.
Yeah.
I haven't read anything about it. I just keep seeing it pop up.
One was a werewolf and one was a vampire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, closer to the foreground, Susie D said.
Okay, I'm gonna back and see what.
Can't hear you. Got your head turned.
So this is the part where I said I'm gonna see what everyone's saying. This is the part where I'm gonna have to try to get used to this and set myself up better, I guess.
Oh, Life of Bobby says Bigfoot riding a unicorn going to a UFO, going on a UFO.
That's some silly stuff. Trying to see what Susie said. Diggy says, "Got closer to the foreground." What closer?
Yeah, Susie D says thanks.
Oh, you want mountains? Yeah, these mountains here are the ones that are close. Those are right on the foreground. This will be water down here.
You need some icebergs. It's starting to look like Antarctica.
We could add a big, like a mountain in the distance, and then add another mountain, like you said, close, like a foothill mountain, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or a mountain of foothill of a mountain.
Like Susie said, but closer to the foregrounds. Yep.
I think you need to add an ark and a lighthouse.
Yeah, well, you know,
Just,
already been 6 years, and
hey, I'm just mentioning it for a friend. Sorry. I see Bigfoot shaking his head. Hey, eat your Kit Kats, darn it. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he got a tissue.
pick up your. I'll move it. So pick up your jar though before I move the camera.
Excuse me. Excuse me, I have a question. For the Bigfoot in the background. Excuse me, sir.
That's his Bigfoot.
I'd like to know when you guys are going to come to Bridgewater Triangle to come investigate for puckwudgies with me.
That would be fun. I'm thinking maybe in the spring. Or late, like mid-spring, maybe even. Like, well, a day trip would be hard. It would have to be like at least because of the driving and driving there, driving back. That's a lot for one day. I think the girls could come.
That would be pretty cool. If you guys come now, we can go to the King Richard's Fair at the same time, the Renaissance Fair. Woohoo! Which is also a little bit in the well, it is in the Bridgewater Triangle. Yes, it's a little spooky out in them ones too. Woohoo!
Go to the hot clock.
Huh?
Hockomock.
Hockomock? That's right across the street from me, pretty much. It's in the town of, I'll say it, I don't care. The town of West Bridgewater is literally across the street from me. It's like 10 minutes down the road, not even. It's right by the grocery store. Where the grocery store where I go shopping for Grimmy is part of the swamps, where I used to go for Grimmy. Yeah, we can go there too. They actually have it, a sign up that it's a Massachusetts state
Lori's,
wetlands.
Lori's World wants a dove maybe flying through clouds.
A
Hi,
gargoyle,
Dana B.
Hey, Debbie.
a chibacraba.
Macabre.
Chupacabra.
Alrighty, well, I'll definitely make a video of this.
What's for dinner?
I don't know yet.
Because kids took over the kitchen day, so what's Ellie making for dinner?
I know, and I actually thought about that. I think she might be working on school because,
How was her first day of school?
well, yeah, that was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know what she's doing today. I know that she probably was up late. 'Cause she But thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me.
Thank you for having us. This was pretty cool.
I still want to continue talk about Preparedness, that and the other thing, and I want to do Bushcrafts Challenge with Dollar Tree. And
Monkey dance.
no monkey dance.
To do the monkey dance
You
in the
still gotta get Bigfoot to do the monkey dance.
I know. I still haven't seen that either. He hasn't even done that for me.
He's dressed for it. He's got shorts on, so he can move.
Yeah.
I know, do it in the middle of Dollar General stores. So there's two challenges in one.
And if you're not filled up with gas, go get some because I have that feeling.
Just because.
Well,
Oh, the Northeast, the prices are going up.
I do
Oh, yeah.
have a full tank of gas, but unfortunately, it's at the shop.
Mm-hmm.
I
Still waiting.
The good thing you filled it before all that happened. See everything. See,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, Walmart is 20 cents off a gallon right now, which sucks.
See,
Because I
that's
would
why,
have went down and got some.
that's why I have the membership at Costco's and BJ's Wholesale Club because they also have gas prices that are low too.
Yeah, it's
Sign up with
usually 10 to 15 cents off, but now it's 20 cents off.
Yep. It's good to sign up for some of those reward programs like
Yeah,
that.
plus you get Paramount Plus for free. There's a couple other ones. No commercials on. I forget what the name of the channel is called.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Nabi.
Oh, and CJ said she'd fly down back to Beantown. She's from Beantown too. Did you know that, CJ? She's from the Boston area
Oh yeah.
originally. Yep. She said she'd come down and investigate with us too. Cool. Cool.
Right.
I got
Well,
one
thank
last
you.
question for you, Lake.
Okay.
Sorry, it's been a long time. You know, we've been going through drought, triple-digit heats and stuff for months here in Texas. I'm
Mhm.
looking at my weather alert thing from the local weather people, and they're saying take an umbrella with you today. What's an umbrella?
You haven't had to use one for a long time, have
Sorry, I
That's that
just
thing
had to
Mary
throw that
Mary
in there.
Poppins has.
you? He's just asking for a friend. He just wants to know. You know what an umbrella is?
But thank you for having us, Lake. I appreciate it. I love watching you paint.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do it, and
I love those colors.
I don't even know the name of half of my brushes. I just do.
Yeah, I buy the canvas that they're white, and you got to wet your tips of your paintbrushes, and then you run it across, and the picture starts forming like invisible ink. I love those canvases.
Oh, I thought you meant the paint by numbers one.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I have a
I
friend.
haven't moved up there yet.
I have a friend of mine. He's like, "Are you still doing that paint by numbers?" I'm like, "Yes, Jen. I'm still painting by numbers."
I used to like the ones where you'd have the black light and you
Yes.
would paint them and then they would glow. I
Yeah,
used to like those ones.
yeah.
Felt or something like that.
We have
Felt paintings.
some glow in the dark paint. My oldest daughter does glow in the dark paint. But any paint that you have underneath the black light, like this, should pop under a black.
Give me link.
You had the
TJ.
link earlier. What are you talking about?
TJ email or you want email?
Okay, when she pops up, everybody drop down. The show's over. She's looking. Hold on, TJ.
I'll copy it and stick it in there. It's easier to stick me anyway.
I sent it to email.
I think Bushcraft needs to do a channel where he just teaches people computer stuff.
I got that, Joe. Bush Tech.
I stuck it in the.
I only do stuff on there
Okay.
when somebody has to ask me how to do something, then I just make a video and put it on there
Oh, okay.
instead of trying to explain it.
TJ's gonna come back up for a couple minutes and say hi, and then we'll go down. I might as well add another mountain.
Huh?
If you guys are gonna chit chat, TJ's gonna come back up. I'll just add it.
We're just going to stare at each other.
Hi.
Now we can just stare at TJ.
Hi, TJ.
Hey,
Hey, you're back.
yeah.
Good.
So the weirdest thing, a pharmacy texted my husband and told him his medicine was ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I got down there, they had to do it.
Yeah, same thing they do to me. I'll get a thing and it's
Yep.
Walgreens.
I always get mine
They
after.
say your prescription's ready to pick up. I go down there and they said, "You don't have a prescription." I said, "Well, you guys just told me I did." "Oh, here it is. It'll be 20 minutes."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you sending me a thing for if it's not
I
ready?
always get one before like that, and then after.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
She's ready to.
After I'm on the way home, it says your prescription's ready to pick up.
It's something about their systems. Basically, it's the first time. What I figured out, the first time it's telling you that it's in their system finally, and that they're gonna fill it. You know what I mean? Like it alerts that it's in system, but it's just worded wrong completely. They need to fix that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're done picking it up, it should say, "Thank you for picking up your prescription. See you next time," or something like that, instead of, "Oh, your prescription is ready again." It's like, what? I just picked it up. No. Hi, bye. That's crazy though, how they, yeah, we'll be right back in like 20 minutes. Do you mind waiting? It's like, yeah, I might as well because I drove all this way, so I guess so.
Is that
See,
a
that's where you
spatula
tell-
or a brush?
They what?
Hmm?
Is that a spatula or a brush?
Yeah, it
is
looks
a
like one of
spatula.
those paint scrapers.
Yeah, it's
Putty knife, like,
yeah.
yep.
That's what Lake uses for a shank.
You can use all edges of that.
This is signed by Bob Ross.
Woo!
Oh,
Have you watched that movie that I told you to watch yet?
I haven't had time to watch it.
I forget what it's on, but TJ, you should watch it too. It's called Paint.
Mm-hmm.
They don't use Bob Ross's name in it. He's a different character name, but it's pertained towards the story of him. It's supposed to be like a comical thing.
I can't remember the actor's name, but he played in Marley and Me or something or another like that.
Oh, that movie was sick.
Oh,
The Wilson, his last name's Wilson. Owen Wilson. There you go.
Owen Wilson is the main character.
Oh, I
And he
like
has a big fro just like Bob did.
Mhm.
that.
It looks pretty funny, like cool, like you know.
Okay,
And since Crazy's still recommending movies, I still got to recommend one to Crazy. Crazy None 2.
Is it on the apps yet, Max app or anything like that yet?
You can rent it if you got one of the
better.
free app things.
I think
Mm-hmm.
it's,
They're renting it out already. I think it's like
Wow.
almost $20 though.
I think it's going to be on Peacock.
Is it?
That's looking really good.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pain is on Tubi or Crackle. I want to say it's on Tubi. I think.
I think I saw it on Tubi. Yeah, she switched over to her phone because her phone brings out the colors a lot more instead of her laptop, so it doesn't look a lot. You can see the colors popping now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I need a lot of help to figure out how to do that. Thank you guys.
For which one, Susie D? Paint or the Nun 2? I will talk about the other one on my stream because I don't care if it gets shut down or not. The other movie that we were talking about earlier, the AI stuff.
So I just made a video. I'm putting it on Live with TJ.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's uploading right now,
Woohoo!
which
Paint.
is probably going to take forever.
Yeah, mine said 10 minutes this morning for that 36-second video, and it took about 27 minutes. I'm like, it's for a 30-second video. Come on now.
Paint, Susie D. I think we said what, Tubi or
Mm-hmm.
it's
Tubi.
if you just do a search of Paint, the movie Paint, it should show you which ones it's on. Let me look. I'll do it.
Trust, do you render your videos before you upload them?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
Yes,
You-
CJ. I'm gonna add
Yeah.
probably some stuff in the sky. I'll leave it at that. Some stars and yeah.
Lake,
Yes.
I just wanted to remind you that earlier you told me you was going to go for an hour.
I
Yeah.
know.
I said it in private
3
chat
hours.
too.
When I was making my video, I come into this room that I'm in right now. I said, "Oh my God, she's still alive."
Well, actually, just as you got in chat, I was ending.
That's
saying
right.
goodbye.
Really?
Okay, crazy correction.
What?
You can watch Paint on Apple TV, Vudu, and Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, Google Play Movie TV, YouTube Premium subscription, Sling, Voodoo,
Yeah,
Video-
Vudu.
Voodoo. Yep.
I tried them out. I don't like Vudu.
Or the Roku channel if you have a Roku TV, and you, yeah. But if you have Amazon Prime, that's one of them. Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking it up. I was just gonna say it right when you were.
I'm gonna have to try to find another job here. Don't want to be mixing all this paint.
It is gorgeous.
I'm getting hairs though. I'm gonna have to get. I don't know where this is. I think it's the paint underneath. Gotta love it when you run into issues.
So somebody had to remind me football season started. I didn't realize it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
last Thursday.
Yeah, so I watched the Cowboys' first game, and everybody's been trying to say the other team what they need to work on since they didn't score any points. You know, everybody knows the other team already, but you know, hey, all I'm going to say is the only thing they got to fix. They need to show up. That's the bottom line. Show up.
This brush that I have is horrible with hair. And I have worked it and played with it, and it still gets full of hairs. So with oil paint, what's nice is that you can Like it will go back to the black can. Working on black.
Dig Deeper
It's better.
Ministry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's better to remove your excess. Sorry.
I was planning on doing that a little bit later today.
What are you gonna be doing?
Going live on my main channel.
She's addicted to Fallout.
I've been addicted to Fallout for years.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to introduce you to another game. It's called Red Dead Redemption.
We have it.
You got the second one?
I think we have both of them. I don't play them. My husband does.
Oh, you need to
My
play
son.
the second one and get ready because the third one's going to be, they're making the third one now. And it's going to be a whole lot better. But I still want to see TJ play 7 Days to Die.
I have it on my computer. I just ain't played it live yet.
What time are you going live?
I don't know. I need to eat something, you guys. I haven't eaten much today. I do that.
Yep.
So,
What
I
is
am going to end the live part of this because of the fact that, I need to do some stuff. I got to cook dinner too.
Yep, it is 5 o'clock on East Coast.
It's been 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you guys, all of you who come and hang out. I'm just starting to get back into this, but hoping to get on a regular schedule. I just need to find my niche of where that regular schedule can be.
We'll start a bid next week for the painting when it's done.
So, have a great day, guys, and God bless.
Bye.
Bye.
You got to close out with a monkey dance. Dun, 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 dun.
Can't buy a duck.